Da April bosomene da toso edu mienu the 12th day of the month of April 2025. No si aba pa simano edionu enkono agudie ho nsam ne ensa ka no pai yede eba ene ye Saturday na wonim se ade a weekend day games ewo ho. Early kickoff Manchester City against Crystal Palace. Pep Guardiola kasa injuries ewo ne team ni mu. Ahani ye papa this season Pep akasa yede beba Man United Jonana kwaya against Lyon no ene obeda weekend against Newcastle anaso nana enna ehon sam no yede beba Real Madrid omo wo game ball next week against Arsenal La Liga game weekend yaba so no sign a preparation set here yede beba Barcelona Omna Champions League gomuni problem bi asisi ti focus no e wo La Liga ne so ensema ofuru oba de beba ba Bayern Munich e wo eye asodie pa weekend so e the classica and e ba so onti say no company obey ni deni Odwin Dortmund game no ho ana say Odwin Inter Milan game no ho ye de beba enwa AC Milan yeah, and what they emu yede pa. Tijani Rangers. Wo mu gina mu ye adwuma no. AC Milan kwawe kodi nkunim details yede beba. Any EPL matches eba so after Mohamed Salah ne contract extension no. Edian e de free eye Liverpool camp eba. Ebetu dwa am ye tiefo e wo dwumadie so. The major 5 leagues across Europe no. Emu nsem nyina no yede ba. Any other interesting stories no. Players be akọ send ska akọma aya company bia wo motonton agudie ti kwame na wadwe se bia mokoto agudie o sa eye betting abrofo de aboa tumi ahwehwem wo se sika no mo tua de ma jewelry shop no enya for agudie bia o eye betting na players o mu din mu akotene no mia many boss story no so no I was shocked. Some players from Argentina, others from Italy. Omo to say, almost account of la Serie A no. Na Italy ho kwa na mo pe betting sa. Sansam na de beba, I will show you so. Ni nyina ye nkoma interest ne free amano ne eba. Ye wi betet mi ofie. Weekend the Ghana Premier League games eba so March week 27 e chase enra. Takwati ne park. Penny behwe under the lights. Mediama Sporting Club. One more year dream sets for what Dumana, it was serious. 4-0. One more dear good dreams at him. A quan by wow, yay, dreams. Never do castle crying, yes, you. Ha! Yeah, the baba. Kotokobo game this weekend. Has a folk ni vision for Casapa, has sponsor coach, no. What can be a chawamo, yeah, the baba, I will show you so. Near Remoa or Division 1 League Ninsumu. Matches say baso mysterious abusuan dwarfs ebo fie e be wie say na elect title no de qualification the dwarfs out say Rose Park any Swedro All Blacks e won sem to say Enra zone 3 Ho United ho ifo no they want to qualify woman ya Trump the visa the kobo any game ni wie say referee Juliet appear Enra supporters do oboso mon tiase na tiase china ni esi o sa game ni mo no Yet the beba it was on 3. Any other interesting story from women football, coast football, any aya in something in our cow fear and Ghana Hano at the bar, I will show you. So meeting at the Miss Ruby Adams. Yes, to me live on Facebook at Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook, will show it be like and a share for comment bra. Major Bracking Kai will show no sweat media ma. Weekend games about so prediction and say 550244 743 143 0244 743 143. For our message for her bra, Major Bracking can show you so to me at the amount.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Meda say Safi the end of Kastle 90.3 FM. Na name menda no pay. Wajibra wuti edwumadi no. Yede masepa. Mama church amu eye Adisadel. There's one man biana o tai o car white bia o ye ho adwuma. Tese anopɛ samre wokita ne phone ketekete bi or the tin staircase ne so a or the etie show no me do ase pa abribia who say wutie show ne papa kana Saturdays a man be adwuma no me twema mu se papa yitie show no ho no mu am na oh wutie show ne pa nti ya na mase no pa ma mo ofie mo amo ne nam kwan so komo tike mu amabie mu nyina no ye da mase ye fa za ma aboafo no pa mo de kwa amanone aba Betway bet influencer weekend ye be hye bet no code no ye be ma mo bi pa ye be ma mo code ni bia ye adwuma enu titie Betway for say kind of and bet no do na wo hye now why there would be ama amanfo akwa and I'll try and give you some codes in titie pa 10 odds 15 odds 20 odds me de be ma no atwa kama na bet influencer de obey nyane se wo hye bet na wa share code ni de ama afoforo no mo so akwa bi hye ma afoforo nso nkonkotwa bi na wo de kona nkofo kotwa bi a wo mo ni twa na wo nya 4% wo ho into the just imagine say wo de nipa 20 obi a twa with 100 Ghana 100 Ghana 200 kra wo de calculate 4% wo be nipa 20 no ho wo dem enti se bet na fama nkofo taxi drivers na wo take am obi aba no de man bet way for code de man bet way code de man sa na wo nya usika me se bet so mo di o so ma ni o wo benya usika wo ho a bet influencer na make for the ama well Betway exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply. Kai say ya bet the responsible way. Betway force get way more. Kai so much nyina is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. High sense showrooms across the nation. Kwaji de ohia bia. Mobile phones, open air TV, refrigerator, gas cooker, electric cooker, washing machines, open air blender, kettle, iron, toasters, air fryers. Dia na ohia. Ebuso high sense showrooms across the nation. Ti ma honya ha. Ko ne kwaje wodie. Wo won kran Kumase takwa de takwa bo ase Kofodua sunyane tachiman tamale ne hoho ina no. High sense ewo ho. Wo won finfin mantem ha kai so mo mankesim. Blue Hills restaurant ewo anteku akoho ne kwaje high sense products. Bibia ni afre 0302 55 00 00 0302 550000. High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people. It's 37 minutes past 6. Mami now message on 0244 743 143. 0244 743 143. Once again, we ding at the Miss Ruby Adams show no Robert Mensah Sports. Yes, streaming live on Facebook. Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Kastle no Kennedy kind. Kastle. Kastle. Now the 90.3 FM at so pictures, videos in I to live on Facebook. Oba honoma, obenyabi etumashe. Obetuma leave comments and so honum. Yebe can on the show for you. Ya kwa man oni bremo and semono. Ya bonne bede, yebe sanimusa. Edi amount. I will show you so. But I say, I'm coming on him.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad. I got do everything too much. And the old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Ya kwama no ne ensa no ye des ba abesom wo dwumadi ene so Kastle 90.3 FM games ahodo etodwa e won krofa man so over the weekend ye the fishers ne de ba na afia tumi e de ensem ni na no enso tumi e de ato awo so kai so be join you Facebook aropai we show ne live like na share for comment bra ye be kenkan wo dwumadi ene so na ya tumi e de ama ye nramu na fishers no ye mfa ento dwa dia French League 1 no I would say PSG last week and a crowning one as champions. Into PSG already we are the champions. France with 6 more games to go. Yet twice a weekend, your mama be press second, third, and fourth, no, or more honor, mama call relegation, so no, or mama be pray papa, and rather FC Lawns, or mama crofon says form, one more time fear must start the Rams, echo bomb come you know, one went to me and Tippy, and a game's 8 to 3 p.m. AS Monaco, on money Olympic Club de Marseille Airborne, 5 p.m. Toulouse, Airborne Lille, Nafe 7-5 no, Strasbourg, any OGC needs, and so to me at the Abuania, and ye fed the agrocra, and any home semno, and a yade air to draw ever do median so. Na yanko PM na fiame adu much na, yanfa home semno, and my dear the tien watch na, 1 p.m. no, Saint Etienne be hosti Brestois, 3:15 Le Havre, any René Bebo. Not the same time as Jeanne Monpen, so their boy ne, who PM 6:45 no, or Zeb Bobo Kono, Ebe Hostip and Asene, a dear Leon, Nafe Tuesday, and a Nant, any PSG game, and 22nd no, and a Sagain Beto 20 PSG, because of the Champions League game no, weekendy, or Mumo game Bia, and no, want some and no, Yen PM table no PSG a deck league no, one more at was 74 points, Marseille Tossumi no, I 52, Monaco Tossumi and Omo 50 and a Strasbourg got Tosso 9 ewa 49 points Lyon Tossunum ewa 48 Nice Etosunsia Omo 47 and a Lille Etosonson Omo ewa 47 who PMA relegation Le Havre Omo Tossudunsia Omo 27 points Saint Etienne Tossudunson Omo 23 points and Afe Montpellier Trottoir Omo ewa 15 points top scorer starting Ousmane Dembele ewo PSG was 21 goals. Mason Greenwood ewo Marseille wabo 16 goals and a Jonathan David ewo Lille wabo 14 goals. Bradley Bakola ewo PSG also ashe 13 na Brantia Kalimuendo or René or no so 13 goals. Our France media to draw our Jumedian so. Yanko Premu Germany, Bundesliga week 29, and rather Xavi Simon Bo Brace our ho, Equabuama, RB Leipzig, Omokwa way, Omoko Shea Wurzburg by 3-2, and a game's 8 to draw about 1:30. Bayer Leverkusen, Omoni Union Berlin Airborne, TIG Hoffenheim, and a Mainz 5, Borussia Mönchengladbach, host Freiburg, Bochum, Baba Augsburg, Holstein Kiel, St. Pauli, and Sana 4:30 no, the Klassiker, Etumia to draw, the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich, Omoni Borussia Dortmund, Ebe to meet their boy ne, Namia Admoch na 1:30, Stuttgart, Ebe Werder Bremen, na 3:30 no, and Frankfurt, Omoni Heidenheim game no, and so to me to draw, Bundesliga table, Bayern Munich Edikai, after 28 games, Omabono, almost 68 points, Bayer Leverkusen Tatsumi no, almost 62, and Frankfurt Tatsumi and Sa, almost 48, and after RB Leipzig, almost better 9, almost 48, Dortmund Etoson Wache. Afidi Ankoye, almost 41 points. Almost air relegation a Riemuano, Heidenheim Tossudunsia, 22 points number one, Bochum Tossudunson, 20 points, and after Holstein Kiel Trottoir, 18 points. Top scorers Chatino, Hurricane Ebiemo, or Bayern Munich, were about 23 goals. Patrick Schick ewo Leverkusen were bought 17 goals and Abrante Bukas won Mainz 05 were bought 15 goals. Sergio Gurase ewo Borussia Dortmund were bought 15 goals. Abrante Clendiens ewo Mönchengladbach were also 15 goals. And a Neoko Piemwase, Abrante Dimirovic about 13 goals for AS Stuttgart. Amedehon Komano atu draft from the German Bundesliga anymore. Yanko Piemu the Italian Serie anymore. Na for Yanfa Hon Semino and to Dadia Dietia Nyanwa da AC Milan kwa way. March week 32. Omokochi Udinese, Ebomo Kano Mako 9, 1 man to me and Tibe, Rafael Yaushe go, Abrante Pavlovich, Theo Hernandez, and Tijani Reinders, Omon a ball 4 goals, Edema AC Milan Udinese, 1 man to me and Tibe, and a games 8 to 1 p.m. Venetia, Ebom Monza, 4 p.m. Inter Milan. One more Champions League on Tuesday and a game never 4 p.m. Woman can Larry Kastle ball na fe Juventus 6:45 any less game not to draw Nyame adumochna early kick off no 10:30 enye 11:30 10:30 enti ochina no Atlanta Bergamasca ebe hosti Bologna 1 p.m. AFC Fiorentina ebe shia Parma Calcio Verona ebe shia Genoa Como ebe bo Torino 4 p.m. and Sana the Rome derby where Rome derby Lazio Roma Lazio nidin the Lazio Roma obo against AS Roma enti where Rome derby between Lazio and Roma the same venue nya yusu Stadio Olimpico hona game no ebetoda Lazio against Roma Monday night no Napoli against Empoli yenko PM table no so Inter Milan ready kind omo 68 points dia Napoli tosumi no omo 65 Atlanta Bergamasca tosumi ensa omo 58 points Bologna toso 9 57 and Juventus tosunum 56 Lazio tosunsia omo 55 points and Roma tosunson almost 53. It means Sampa Adena Dio. Fiorentina tosun watche over 52. AC Milan tosun kono over 51. In which means from the 5th position de banyina no bibia possible enye fedi agro hona say from the 3rd position no emu enwe bia sa Serie A animo yenko pie ma mom relegation zone no Empoli tosu dun watche omo 24 points Venezia tosu dun kono omo 21 points and Monza etwato 15 points chese Italy na top scorer start no Matteo Retegui Atlanta Wabo 22 goals. Mensah of Fiorentina was 17 goals and after Marcus Thuram Inter Milan striker no Wabo 14 goals. Adamola Lookman Atlanta was 13 goals. Na Lukaku and Afidie and yet 11 goals pen was and Lautaro Martinez was 11 goals on which day and then one Sam was La Liga Serie A no and I'm there to draw ye move it to La Liga no on Kastle 90.3 FM March week 31 Esha se enra wa La Liga ni mu ma Valencia Esha bako Sevilla woman to miante and at 12 p.m. games 8 to draw Real Sociedad Elbo Real Mallorca 2:15 Getafe Bebo Las Palmas 4:30 Celta Vigo against Espanyol and at 7 p.m. no Leganes against FC Barcelona ti Barca game ni yene 7 p.m. Nyamiya Admocha 12 p.m. no Osasuna Bebo Girona Deportivo Alaves 2:15 Obeshia Real Madrid Ochina Madrid 2:15 Ochina and a game never saw 4:30 Real Betis against Villarreal. Now for 7 p.m. no Athletic Club Bilbao Abo Rayo Vallecano Monday night no Atletico Madrid against Real Valladolid. Woko PM table ni Dietienye FC Barcelona ready kind almost 67 points. Real Madrid etosumienu almost 63 points. Atletico Madrid etosumiensa almost 60 points and 9 Bilbao over 54 points. Mede atudra ewo dumedie so one more relegation zone mono 18 Leganes almost 28 points. Las Palmas tosudun kono almost 26 and after 20 no Valladolid or just 16 points. Top scorer star Lewandowski about 25 goals. Ama Barcelona Kylian Mbappe about 22 goals for Real Madrid. Ante Bodmer about 15 goals for Osasuna. Rafinha about 13 for Barcelona NFA. Ohan Sanchez about 13 goals. Ama Bilbao. Enti ano ho komo no ewo La Liga ni mo no enso eno no yenko PM Premier League na afianfa fixtures no ensi dia March week 32 toda with the English Premier League ni mo and early kick-off no 11:30 anopeya ewo Etihad Sports Stadium Manchester City hosti Crystal Palace about 2 p.m. Brighton and Hove Albion ebe hosti Leicester City Nottingham Forest Asia Everton Southampton Ebebo Aston Villa with the St. Mary Stadium and Sana 4:30 no Emirates Sports Stadium no Arsenal the Gunners one any Brentford at media boni nyamiya admuch na 1 p.m. Chelsea ebe hosti Ipswich Town Liverpool Bebo West Ham United Wolverhampton Wanderers and Tottenham Hotspur and Sana 3:30 no Newcastle United was the St. James's Park no woma hosti Manchester United Monday night Bournemouth against Fulham table ninye Liverpool decline 73 points Arsenal toso mienu 62 points. Nottingham Forest toso miensa 57 points. And Chelsea toso 9 53 points. Newcastle toso nom 53 points. And Manchester City etoso nsia wamo 52 points. Na Manchester United toso dumiensa omo ewo 38 points. Omo da rally and I said Tottenham Hotspur so toso do 9 37 points. I feel you Omo chebi pa. Relegation for the Ipswich Town 18 position our 20 points. Leicester City 19 position our 17 points. And after Southampton Omo ene twatwa Omo di kan Accra Omo call relegation Omo our 10 points our Premier League nimo. Top scorer start no Mohamed Salah with Liverpool was share 27 goals. Erling Haaland our Manchester City was share 21 goals. Alexander Isak our Newcastle United Wabonwadia Enswa share 20 goals. And Afoko Piema Chris Wood our Nottingham Forest Wabo 18 goals. Brian Mbeumo our Brentford was share 16 goals. And Afoko Piema Abrante Ndi Eddie Cole Palmer our Chelsea was share 14 goals. Juan Luisa Enswa Brentford waba 14 goals ene mede hon komano ede atudwa ewo dwumedie ne so yenko na afi yemfa stories kakra yemfa entwa wo so na afi ye hu ne ma ekoso no ewo eye game ni on Kastle 90.3 FM ye kwa na afi ye de nsem no enso atumi ede atudwa de enie na chese ade games no eba so na games never so no kopie mu a ade coaches no wo matumi akasa ye ankasa enso e de afa game no Pep Guardiola woden komo kakra de abase no kopie mu a Abrantia Phil Foden wone eye Jack Grealish no kopie ma still na nkoda no omo ho entumi ento wo mu a injuries no egusu a e ha wo ye papa yentie Pep enso komo de tudwa fa Phil Foden and Jack Grealish ho.
It's happening everywhere, so it's a crazy world, right? And everything happen all around the world, not just in the sport issues. So, and nobody is aware of that. So, it's not about United, because United, of course, is beyond of that person that don't defend where United is. Well, that happens sometimes in our club, but it's not a problem about a specific club, a specific departments of world football. So, happening in everywhere. It's just to take a look around and you'll realize that I think we are not in the right path. They are still injured.
So how difficult is this situation then?
It happened all season. We adapt. And you can see it as a problem, as a challenge. You can see that the position that you are is a disaster and could be worse. So I'm really satisfied for the way we handle it, for the situations that have been where we are. We have a challenge to qualify for the Champions next season. And this is what we have to do, especially in our home games. The difficult ones we have in away as well, but especially at home. And tomorrow is when the team is in incredible top form in the last month, 2 months, and always have been difficult. Crystal Palace here. I admire a lot his manager, the way they play, so the talent, the physicality they have, there's no doubts about that. But in the same times, I'm optimistic to finish well this season.
And with the injury situation, the long season you've got, the very short pre-season, how crucial is it going to be, especially with the likes of Kevin leaving, and we don't know about Ilkay Gundogan, for example, how crucial is it going to be to sign other players, to recruit this summer, so you're not in this position next season?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Of course, the club is working, but we are not going to have 45 players in the squad.
Why are small running the other Pep Guardiola the two for injuries this season? I had a team near man, the team near man, but still Nana was some fighting for Champions League position. Name Monim the best was Samano, and no iron come up Pep Guardiola, the Atuja, and they are funny injuries when they may be at the airbar, I will do median so. Young Copiamo Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, Castle called them at Chelsea. Was saying they Chelsea air pray for the Conference League title, no? Almost also pray for a Premier League Champions League sport, no? Was it to get to competition now? Almost I ready say nay, bet to my fight till the last day.
They are both important competition for us. The Premier Leagues can give us the opportunity to play again Champions League, and the Conference can give us the opportunity to win a trophy. So they are both very important.
They are both very important in the Conference League, Premier League, just Champions League sport, no? Nina ehu ehiomu ye papa. Unai Emery, Aston Villa coach. okwa away Emma a PSG ebo with 3-1 o return leg e wo fie o ba weekend nso in the Premier League no sign and will prepare for the Premier League game and a game against PSG next week.
To have the opportunity, like we are now, to try to face Premier League as well, with our ambition at the beginning of the season to repeat again to play in the top 5 position. Because through the teams we are involving in Europe, more or less we are so close to get the 5th position for Champions League. And it means we're adding 1 position more as well for Europa League or Conference. It depends as well, FA Cup, how we are, the team we are there, how we are finishing. And of course, we are enjoying and we are being very focused in Champions League. We are very focused in FA Cup, but we have to be prioritizing Premier League.
And on some around the Eddie Unai Emery to draw effort to competition. They say no Munyan I ready. Namintino Premier League teams no one mobena 5 teams next season. Our Champions League in Toma fight. Say Quambia so Champions League position no one mobe to me Aqua Cobarema Unai Emery. What the San Samuel Eddie to draw US star Weston McKennie who copy my branch Juventus Medford no report Banasa among several players and in paying for investigations at the Tiamo by the Italian authorities no for nay a betting big gambling sites be a one more Edward Mwako Shemo and no coco PMI say a dear Mantie one more echo can be huge sums of money into the pockets of 2 managers be a more illegal gambling website mo now with the assistance of a jewelry shop be Mantia make on one seminal Western McKennie Kahon Juve Medford anom Alexandro Florenzi Kahubi, Nicolo Zaniolo, Mattia Perrin, Leandro Paredes, Angel Di Maria, Raul Bellanova, Samuel Ricci, Christian Bonucci, Matteo Aya Canciliani, Anna Fe Junior Freppo, one more NM Rantia, never to just say, one more Edomakwa gambling, Muan Pay 40 Pembiasono, one bet to me I am Humuna Fe, one more swear to me Ashe, na issue American was in Pay for say. Okay, between December 2021 and October 2023. In Toma de Weche Papa and investigations no Egusa Ekoswa and Angel Di Maria one Leandro Paredes Minyading Womubia no sono Mede a home commano Atudra Ewo Jumedi and so Yanko Piema Declan Rise and Neo Ranidi Eddie Jamie Carragher Kasa. Was say at England minor one more enya so many great midfielders. Robert Macasene said Declan Rice it me cost swabo money pass idea boy no will be the greatest midfielder what by England for a history mo and no Jamie Carragher what the atudra Eddie for Declan Rice and nano or to me apostle and some from free kick editor Real Madrid Bob Bokono Yanko the big Sam Allardyce what kind papa will kuma kasiye never say the big Sam I be born base 2 years money. Ne want to matter now enchebiano. You be who saw no Sam Allardyce no. Waba back into coaching. No about coaching Timbe and no the big Sam reporter. Every the camp no. And so to me at the atudra and no same Lancashire 4-0. Na Tijani Rangers. What to me I equal record be. Na just no kopiema idea Marco Van Basten idea a record that was yet to 32 years in no AC Milan team no one also to me about equal record in say no kopiema a brand Tejani Rangers what about 10 goals so far Eddie Ama say kopiema AC Milan no wababe the second Dutch player what to a wretched double figure for AC Milan in a single leg campaign after Van Basten and no comment no kopiema the Tejani Rangers no every camp and AC Milan honor and so to me atodra Enzo Maresca Chelsea coach nakasa was in a game against Ipswich Town no adian krano posi threat papa sa Ipswich for one here o me to me amedi ayo papa Chelsea for one ever sign one I see pa going into that game wa ora Enzo Maresca or the san commano and so to me at that atodra na yenko piema de tienie Mohamed Salah was signed a contract extension at Liverpool within the week, na contract na was signed mu some de account sempi na no pay na for ever said a branch ne water na ebo no am wode be sign a contract no enye fedia grow 725,000 pounds watch next bonus ano 725,000 pounds into over Facebook and a bono no kwamina when a share breast for watch ne bonus ano no sala watch no ne bona depend no for ka ho sempa contract no mo hwe ho asem nka watch na ebo no ene nkofo ka ho asem na sika no ebi wo mu ye papa pa nei eno so ho sem no ye de atodwa e wo dwumade ne so Joshua Zirkzee striker de Manchester United team no was ridiculous so obi begna bia ka se ne draw Man United ko ball against Lyon no e mo fa blame no emfam Andre Onana was debi e team ni na ene concede 2 goals enye Onana form so ento no enya baby and to me and blame no who kopiema was a name. We are one team. It's memo bianse go be out. That's ridiculous. And eya kuma kopiema Joshua Zirkzee and so Eddie atudwa na Zirkzee no ne performance na akosho na saying Ruben Amorim coach for Man United no wabo Joshua Zirkzee abaso.
Yes, he is doing a great job, but also a very important thing was the way the fans react after that incident. So if you see every time, even if Josh is not playing, every time he gets on the pitch or just warming up, our fans sing the Josh song. So that is massive for the players. So it's 50-50. 50 part of the fans and 50% part of Josh.
Area sama Ruben Amorim de to drive for Joshua Zirkzee ho na the squad no say na mu sada no sao o say boy Europa League okobo 2-2 game of fear next week how na manage squad no from game amkwakwo against Newcastle and afei mu next week game ambebo against Lyon in the Europa League now.
There's a great responsibility. We don't have a team that is really big to do that, and then we have some players that I know that cannot make like 90 minutes in this moment. Still, we have to be careful. So we will try to address all these subjects in the game against Newcastle. But we have a great responsibility when we play any game. So I will try to look at that. That is for sure. But we have to face Newcastle with a team that we can be competitive to win the game.
Wayan sama around the Ruben Amorim de to just any place in boy no comment me 90 minutes in nwie Bobe manage no to me abo Newcastle game no I get the results omo pair no so nsem no me de atodwa me kopie mu Real Madrid de tie reporter Urban Siame Aduma next week one more return leg against Arsenal no Nieba ne said Tony Cruz enche bia or retire no obeba abeveste the locker room no offer some emotional backing before the crucial Arsenal test cause 3-0 DM and what she was so mobana married to me ebe overturn the score line into nay Tony Cruz obeba abeka omu team no na fe obeka sache omo am motivate say be am kwakwa Arsenal overturn the score line and the reporter a free Tony Cruz camp and so to me edia to dry wo kopie mo Barca de tie nie neba no say before Barca game against Dortmund no goalkeeper Szczesny okokoko yare ye na papa no ho mfa no kra ntino mu show say ahwe ya game no antumi ankwa ankoda papa no ne ho dene ata so to me say ahode no nya say o retire nti wasasa o ahode po overcome that sickness okoda mu keep clean sheet edema Barca against Dortmund and also atodwa na still a Barca no yes Hansi Flick wa catch board ne say ne Barca o mu players bi ono ma o mu ya 4 o mu contract no o mu enwinu no tempa entumi emfa ema no na bibia enkonka entumi emfa ma ne team no ntino o request say 4 players bi ono ma o mu contract no o mu entumi to the likes of Gavin Pedri and I for kopiema Alejandro Balde munya no na chese no kopiema omodo contract ne ho de en painful to me I take effective step dem no Eric Garcia mono and after Frankie de on contract no papa ne say opese omo to etumi stay beyond the season and I say the contract no end in 2026 Eric Garcia and Frankie de on contract ne painful so mo na fe Estenia no kwa Jules Koundé and Rafinha so contract no ebe end 2027 but still no or some extend Enfa enko 2030 ho baby and reported to me aba made the air to that from FC Barcelona camp. Mamenya message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Oko PM Madrida near Elbebe Barise name Abrante Lucas Vasquez one Luka Modric no at the end of the season guys no omo beko intinei Madrid team no omo share prepare wo ho no menei Modric and afi Lucas Vasquez contract no and so be na wie at the end of the season omo ntumi ntoa so ensia kan biem emfa ema Madrid Tottenham Hotspur Ans Postecoglou kasa woko PM Hotspur setiefo wo mo team no obi hyem odi kokonsa o team ni mo na coach no ya na selection before be PFA in the dressing room no na na selection da abontene omunya kranfan koto abontene no obi di aba obi kopra o training grounds wo munya kranfan betu dwa no na na mabonten wo so on wo kam obi ate say nipa o share the team ni mu only key information no enye player onyi ni say player na ya sade no obi foforo bi de share team ni mu o tumi ya sade no nti no obi anka nya ba bi anka say ni team no ni players ni bi na only key information because say ebi abo no enya bi emo no was there be on source but the player be say ade on any the nipa only key information about Tottenham Hotspur injuries and have a team selection one and no ehon common to know what to me ede ababe to dra yenko PM Mikel Arteta ebusane say ne wakwa akoshe Madrid say na wiki mu na Arsenal mo camp no feeling no esitie
Level energy obviously was a very special night as you mentioned. That's over, and now the full focus is on Brentford because it's a game that is going to require the best of us.
You know, now I feel a great here, Papa. Our Arsenal come week him after so much Madrid by 3-0 and against Brentford. No, I didn't expect and free Arsenal team.
It's not about bringing them back. It's now maintaining that energy, and that momentum and using it towards Brentford and the very difficult game that we're going to face today against a team that, when you look what they've done, it's just incredible. It's remarkable. It's a beautiful story. And they have earned it in the way they work, in the way they are organized, in the way they believe, in the way they play. So big credit to them, and it's going to be a really tough test for us.
A tough test at the Arsenal against Brentford. And yes, Mikel Arteta. And also at me at to Jara Victor Pereira, a coach at the Wolverhampton Wanderers. He said Tottenham team we had yes, Mamuti feel to me share. None of us as will be crampons to say leaky information. Maybe I space the dano and your crab or still nano a space. It's a game no. Every talk. Victor Pereira.
We need to focus ourselves in the 3 points because and we'll face a very good team, strong team. I watched them yesterday. They are with fire. Of course, they are playing the Europa League, but I believe even if the coach will do for sure some changes, but they still strong because they have a very good squad.
Victor Pereira, coach Edema Wolverhampton Wanderers ahead of Omanis Pass game. No, what they are to Draco PM of Barcelona reporting this and Hansi Flick was say yes to a new deal at Barca until June 2027. Any reporter Ebemu Hansi Flick ne contract extension whatna Aya Juma Ediama Barcelona team no David here so contract with Fiorentina and report to say one be extended for another year until June 2026. And a goalkeeper David here so sama etome atodra ewo honomo na yenko PM ne Gavi report man so best start against the Gunners ewo weekend after some painful bench no against Dortmund and Barcelona ehon ensem kakra no so no etome atodra me dibi ede eba enso ewo jumedie no so na desire do the same o hwe ne ball no ne bia wo ye beka so e name ampa Openema pa was so Donema Junior and PSG omo young striker Desire doing and come that to Jano so me dibi enso edia to dra ewo dwumade ne so ede ama yetiefo ye hwe na afia den sam no enso to me ede si na ye to me enso akona bibia enso akokama but say Ancelotti in March no and a mad from paying for catch and say next season ade Trent Alexander-Arnold no obaba be si akan ede ama Madrid in March and now omo kan sansem no enso ede che ne say deal no omo ye ho adwuma enso wi next season Trent Alexander-Arnold no wako akwakosi akan enso ede ama wo mo Eda Militao oba me say the FIFA Club World Cup in the summer no due to injury into no Militao Yakobo fa club world cup no na nya de abrante no waba obeba ba besi aka ne bi enso no etumi ede ama wom ewo honom ti no yemfansi na abegyafo emra na yentumi entna form na fei enkoma hodo a aka no nyina no yentumi enso eni na ewo dwumade no so na bibia enso no entumi enko na ni mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 fa o message no efa hobra na yenye bre nkenkan nyina so no entumi emfama ewo dwumade no so na ese ne Inter Miami so ne Lionel Messi kaka krabi no marriage an agreement on a new deal. Inti Messi, he's expected to sign a new contract with Inter Miami and also home common. Ye there to dry. Ye made come ever amanonin semimo.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports and I dey someone no yaba be din komo ewo amanone ensem ni mu games ahodo na no and in a etodwa this weekend coaches na kasa na players are in gambling so won sem aba be ball mo so no din Di Maria na Di Maria so de enka gambling fan ho bay Leandro Paredes mo gambling from Hobay. But in them, no, you are said, Obadrin who are on Sada NTS. But Mo Salah, I may come now here, WhatsApp on them. Mo Salah, to me say, the Egyptian king, now control the extension back home, a photo shoot, baby, I just say, in Kunyaho Dry, DACYA, is it? I ask some more, yes, Lydia. Yes, also, son, as a kino, the king himself. John Kunya Hodwa, yadi go do aye and tin and yama Salah edi photo shoot wa to me say enye easy tino when shoes question when was say e dey ni bio
Grace mo kono mefa na
wa ka ho ye asemo
ana me pe bi to me say ye ho na wala dress kama na echi
what for trotro da
ma for trotro da
how do call he
efutu I want to keep because I don't know taxis are na
for sure
but if you are going to the outskirts now on the trotro na ebofo
what for trotro bi di enkadokro mu da
Honey, that's a long journey.
And anyone ma you need what came more. Oh, every you need what came more.
About 10 away.
None maybe of we are obi a jan from get a bon salon. So my dear and Yahano Catasso. I don't know quite need as a Cosianimoko on a sentinel. Oh, anyone my you need what came with the only biscuit vinegar. Obi the dear who abesi unim ti said I guarantee what is it abesi came
na ka your woso
asemo ba uni ukanti no bande no edi na odi na duane na odi konanim asemo right tebusa fo nyina ho ye de
oh yes yankopon na do
ye de nyame ase FKK good morning bibia bakode
erade ado
de nyame ase so da ye de
always
mami nyi space I said yeah we are fine very fine next Saturday
Saturday
FKK hey Asman I have cake and me here yeah be kan wasem yeah be kan wasem chire You are looking good.
Oh, Captain Smart.
Good. Who is the Captain Smart here? Okay. Mommy, now message on 0244 743 143. 0244 743 143. Send in your messages. Much as said so this weekend. Mommy, now message no na fiankin can show no so information. Will Hanum say Real Madrid camp near my cockaboko. David Alaba was when you some discomfort to be or honor baby into a doubtful, but still maybe I them the Real Madrid team no. But Tony Cruz meaning any abre because Arsenal for some of them to level Yamia do my next week in Tina. Ever heard you see a weekend probable lineups ba you better say change the better to draw baby. I'm for some changes in their lineups. Na yet to me ako asa Khalifa dear FKK's night was full of disturbances from where, from who FKK
yes
what's your night was full of disturbances from who, from where, from what asa Khalifa Fabra na me my details ni na me dem impare half information o my information na half meet me find bibia wa hanum say FKK and me should be fantastic. Mr. Davis said him 9 and FKK
Mr. Davis I think so be on
Mr. Davis hey you don't catch a power so upon so upon and start show no pa from day one but say na I know to kwani adintinam say Mr. Davis I any from old days ne dey near my yente won kan wa hanum say still Hala Madrid. We are waiting for Arsenal next match from Luis Marcus or AB Udifri Bantama and also the Eddie Abba. And we to say good morning, Miss Ruby. Real Madrid won the Champions League with Joselu last season. And they are going trophyless this season with Mbappe. In Hansi Flick we trust. I want to tell the world that both Europe and the local leagues for Barcelona this season, we are winning quadruple. You are loud and clear at Abra After Sex inside Master Mahmood Fashion Center. Kobe Dimples and out the way. And so Ede Abba Ewaha. Mame Faka Crank on a member Osma Honey and come. Good morning. My team Man City are winning today by 3-1. And in coming, why are you always on FKK? Tell your boy that like inside at this other. I'm not always on FKK. Please don't say that. Good morning, Miss Shubi, please. How do teams qualify for the UEFA Super Cup? Martinez from Kakumdo. Only the Champions League winner and the Europa League winner and about the UEFA Super Cup. That's what it is. Okay. Mami now message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For our message nefa hobra. Ebe can show no so to me at the amount. Osman.
Yeah, me should be.
But for here no pay.
Yenzi Madrid Hong Kong kakre.
Madrid home.
Of the pitch issues.
Okay.
Me when the atasa to Madrid the meter. For the last 20 years. And I stayed in here.
Saho.
First league no. Now stand for no work kasapa. After the first league no, Madrid supporters name the work kasasi apa. Na me share Madrid zone. Madrid zone was a kawonya kawo match no. I'm watching over.
Yeah,
wasn't one and now when you one more day on Funka one resting days in home. Now go to my way. There's some motivation videos spinners and the person materials to Tony Cruz will be there to give the moral support. I mean, interesting. Okay. I mean, I when the Madrid they could have mistake in the meeting. Meanwhile, there was Madrid out against Chelsea, while against Manchester City. While against PSG.
So be an trainer.
Yes, we'll come to first league no post. Then no post will be fear.
Yeah.
They are just very calm, and you may be able to see. But this particular game, you know, I had doubts can create you honor. And Adamate was say about 2 Benabao name.
Kodu supporters say the entrance of the team no to the stadium no. The omunye bida. More the omunye bida. And on by more no. No, me say no. No, but me say how welcome the entrance.
Me osim more. It means omoye. They say ombetum.
Yes.
Do so omunye bida dia.
Omba by adia omunye bida. Like, so of course they've been doing it, but something extraordinary, more than the NC da. Say na any per 1,000 entrance now. Now they are going to increase it. They are going to say baby kese just to make sure say everything is going to work for them. Also, Osman. And of course, na some game no be case game. Ancelotti ne can't ask them no. Say who thought say like ask na better trimpo like rice. Obi a won say free kick down abrabo mu. Wa ba say free kick mienu. Enti no bibia possible. Ebi na Mbappe kra ba bo hat-trick bi kra you see enti no me abuche. Come
me dispute obi ade okon. Ba say enye ade foforo. Osman enye atasitase. They be among the do Champions League stage here. Ronaldo, Nazario, and all that. It be a baby and be say now videos no about. So what you say? You who games or mobile? Say them can Roberto Carlos because of some ambassadorial role no kutentino. I'm already they are closer to the club. Anthony Cruz just last season ya no can say ombobium. Tony Cruz or Baba Esha Madrid especially sort of kind of say Omun Lucy. This 3-0 it will be at this point that anyway atasitasi na there
but FKK my member say we started say we follow Madrid game yeah especially for the past 5 years near Madrid the air flourish no one who a Champions League game one I say the build out to the game no and your final when point your final game the build up I say because one who somebody they send a trainer be say that so I said the build up here.
And I sit with your bob and say build up on so. I said mre twam ti bibia twam na
so as compared to no.
Okay.
Boy enya boy.
Oh, Osman. What be say me there na make. What there say me dispute ba me so me there ma hu say. Me so ma hu bi sada. Sa Chelsea dey ya mo we yi. So what ya say? Bibi say si ye ni City ya bob 3 occasions. Ni nyina no enya result abeka say na easy results. Ni nyina na ya dey preparation no na ye tensed. Na ye say ya.
Sahon.
Of course.
When you something new.
Me nya dey ehu bia say say den ya.
Okay.
Ehu say.
Okay.
Because ni hu na ni say.
Aka we say.
It's Madrid ball.
My is aka we say.
That's what I say.
So you see Real Madrid when it comes to the Champions League. You who Madrid in magnitude of matches are wa boy. I mean tension wo. Arsenal game way. And I'm like the first leg no. I mean almost every pundit. Yes, every Arsenal the chance in poor. You are going to be very careful with the results. It be a back at us when you're in the game. But then after the game, no results no bear, no Madrid performance and kasa. And in fact, say years in the crime this season, Madrid have been there. But in terms of performance and then dominance in the matches, it doesn't look convincing.
Last season, it seems that they lost only 3 games. Yes. But this season, they've lost about 10. Yeah.
I'm so happy that
it was 2. You see.
Jude Bellingham. After the Arsenal game admitted there, the result when he was coming because it has been their performance throughout the whole season. It's no one will feel that Arsenal has really exposed them. The rest of the performance is what the Emirates won. I mean, say for one department in it be just the goalkeeping department. Never what you want, but be assuming the strength of Madrid team. No, that is the out front. On the day they were silent, but then going into this particular game, afterwards, if you listen to the commentary from coach and someone definitely he's going to say that. Course. But I share the Madrid supporting base and Kasa. If you are able to mark online, me I'm speaking based on online supporters. I mean, some are working.
They're not FKK.
And how our trust working now?
FKK, they're not F. Of course, they're not F. So even some Man City game, no. Now, so what about when City shout 4-3? Now what's happening about what? And say a 10th game, you shot 1. Yes. But this is the situation. I said 3. I'm going to know. So I think that more. I won't say I'm that caused some situation, but this situation might be more than the recent years. Yeah, idea near who I mean, I think say. This game, the tension and everything, because I had 3 goals that was overturning, and then one said Chelsea, and then you 2, and let's wait and see. And I say good morning, Miss Shubi. Osman is talking too much. The return match is going to be on front marble. Arsenal will be omitted. Okay, Madrid for no. Let's wait and see what is going on. But okay, Osman,
you are just
Osman. Osman, let's put that one aside. Of course, Obia bet to me I can't DM. So we are Madrid fan now. Now share games some about recently against Chelsea, against Man City. No share your shot for 3, but we are shot 3-0. So obviously, everything about. Okay, all right, Osman. Miss Ruby, tell FKK that we the Madrid fans should forget qualifying to the next stage of the Champions League. We are already out of the Champions League. Or see we Madrid fans. That's all can be. Kojo Manko inside Dutch commander. Osman, I am progress. I am progress. I am become some Tuesday in Tianko.
Ruby, my and the weekend we matches Bokodo. And games of
on Wednesday, sure.
Games of Kodu or and weekend we matches, a lot of it, because of the Champions League games, Obama games were it be known by a bit week because we saw it last week. What went in Ohonomono. Now in the Bundesliga, or as the classic in Kodo and then you bring 4:30 Bayern Bobo against Borussia Dortmund. Now these two teams in now be a Champions League Obi arranging because Bayern their last game of Bayern was against Inter Milan. What's in if you lose by 2-1. It was about 22 matches and now what's in the Champions League a while back. Homa no one lose game. But that particular game will lose. And that is only fair to say there. Bayern this season, performance, they've been getting the results. But really, actually, one game now. Was your opponent to be as a crabby panel, they would expose Bayern Munich. It's all madam confidence and shut down news to be honum. But the Bundesliga, and they've managed their way through. Results near as our way to not why favorable. And so far this season, after 28 matches, it is only 2 games per. And a Bayern for lose our but draw 5. And after we lose or yet we win 21 matches of honum. Now, I share the team I work with question on that is Dortmund for now. Dortmund for this season, one contrast in terms of form what Bundesliga no compared to the Champions League no. And you by doing there, this it is very clear, very stark there. The form may be any no. A core was switching a core, but a core was switching a crumpo no. Champions League game over against FC Barcelona. They were exposed in terms of quality of football, in terms of going to 4-0. And Dortmund for Colusi or Honum. Into one supposed or remontada will come back to be then it means that we started from weekend way the kind of results I will be no. And about my Dortmund for that confidence there. Once over to know what name. But most of us, most panicked were right one off there. As you know, Uncle Koye or Honum. Now Dortmund in the Bundesliga this season, 41 points, and away to my pick or Honum, what the 8th position. So clearly, Sasha Tim's in pan next season, or qualify in a walk with Europa. So Dortmund went to my 1 year. 1 year careful next season, the Conference League, say Europa League, Champions League, they won't be there. In terms of game, will be very crucial for them, especially enter the Leipzig. What 2 minutes worrying 1 game against Wolfsburg followed by 3 goals to 2 or Honum. So 4th position team no kita 48 points, and a Dortmund kita 41 points. Ebi abaka no mutreka kwa so 7 points. Now, teams are what that Dortmund won him in the Champions League and the Europe spaces, Mönchengladbach with 44 points, and Dortmund with 41 points. So it means that when they come to the European conversations now, they are not that far off from points build up. It's all Monday and you bring game where you know by crucial. But the good thing in your day, when you now crucial games in front of them, a core it's never signal you do now about. A crucial to Konako, San Siro, Milan, Wakakubo game of Honum. It's interesting. Now, Ruby says your points both up Nankasa, especially the top 2 teams now. Bayern Munich and then Leverkusen. 68, 62 points. 6-point difference between these 2 clubs. It is a Bayern Munich. Not saying then you bring game America Kuboy. Some economic could drop a point. So 2, so 3. It means they are going to invite the armor pressure no. As at one Kasawodo. And to cover them now, Vincent Company, no you are to me because Nankasa 1 in terms of Dama experience, on so that you be at the top level of Honum. And secondly, Timo Beba the sort of quality and players I was and now when you can say, yeah, but Champions League, buying free with ma. Over to my card, I went and 1 year because last season, buying 1 year in a semi-final bet, and I could do a Honum. The German Bundesliga, so if you are going to invite competition back again from Leverkusen, pressure to know what Quackofobia. In Obama game, like Quack, very crucial. Zama coach our friend or Vincent Company there. Ekwani biado. Sana squad so obagugu mo. So go in with the full strength team. So today they need to be able to get that money the result now. Obetum abo Bayern Munich won so etum na wako na nyimo honom. Na me share head to head between these two clubs way. But Ruby, for some time now no. Oyaza Dortmund last season for instance. Obo won was so was 3 points if Bayern fu won sim. And a Bayern so kwa away, kwa 3 points fee Dortmund fu won sim. But this season, the first Classica wotu mo share won hono. Game ni year 1-1 wo oye Signal Iduna Bayern fu won and Dortmund fu won fee. But then say kede ye twenyo na say yakwetira previously no. Now it's been a long time Bayern for another Dortmund wotu mo nyi Bayern rebo. Na wotu na we win the game mpo. Anytime bi anobi abotu ma she go. But ebe wi etiri no. Now the highest number of goals no. Bayern for na wotu na wa she goals no. Until last season no, as no be say kakra. This season we tum na wa do. But at this crucial point, Bayern for when here 3 maximum points no, just to maintain their lead no, are they going to also go off? My Dortmund we tuna our back biwa na because this is the proper German debut. Ochedo tum na kodo honum. Dortmund one also could players I feel that on any good day, if they want to hurt Bayern for now, they can score goals. Zero grass in the form in the Bundesliga no. It is very good. Obia Bonaba the Jumo Tumoye. Esho ye Julian Brandt for instance, Karim Adeyemimu. These are guys who won't no senua. But Ruby, just as Afront what to Moshe goes no. Maybe some questions there. No. What can they do to prevent Hurricane, Michael Olise, Serge Gnabry from scoring goals? And that is the problem and I would want to look at. How are these two teams no? Obviously why you will I feel that Bayern for no. Yes, they have 2 games in contention. And for me, Champions League no 2-1 or you'll be any game. But Bundesliga no, say maintain good spot now. What can some few more games to go? If you want to cross the finishing line now, just be able to maintain that 6-point lead. No, don't allow Leverkusen there. One close the gap no Bayern either there 4 another 5 for Honum. Or end up pressing between the water Bayern full one do. So I'm going to expect that Bayern will go into this particular game with all strength now with two now. Into Ruby Maya no straight win.
For Bayern.
Yeah, for Bayern in this game.
Okay.
But then definitely Dortmund will score. I'm looking at ABR 3-1, ABR 2-1. But for me, I think Bayern will definitely get the maximum points in that game. No, Leverkusen Super Bowl against Union Berlin. Main analysis. I'm expecting Leverkusen to pick the maximum points. Now we're going so that pressure no bottom now we're into 130. What but pick 1 point in the now. Then was the pressure about to Bayern 400. They want to now once one share. No one call name to know. Bundesliga na kwana yezi besi. Na Ruby am called the Serie A num kakre bi na menya predictions so honom. Na yembre Premier League num. Serie A num nyame adoma another into the nyimbre AC Milan yazi share Udinese by 4-0. Now menyim the game will be very tough for them. So we win mpo a na me expect that ma oye results no. At least maybe a 2-1 be they would struggle to win. But the corner we see what further boys no wotum na was step up the occasion no. No ya zo tum no was sir. Rafael Leao go no share no. This is what is expected of him. I mean, a player, you have the level of Vinicius, Rodrigo, Bien Dumba Penny level. Sakamo one level, you are there. Talk about Pulisic one level. No, this is a player or what have enormous talent. No, but will be the inconsistency in his play. I couldn't see for that there or sir. The next moment I drop out phone by 3 weeks. Yan Tenekabio. Once in a while, no boy way you know honum. This is a player by this time, you know. Like me, your mom at the age of 17 years was a basket team in Abati or others are helping though, but in crucial moments, you know, these are players where you want wasn't one clubs, you know. But Rafael Leao, we cannot say same for him because of no performance. I owed the result on him. And then Tijani Rangers, I was very happy for him. I was reading about him, and I will be sending an instant Tijani no or phone one fan. Ruby, guess what? Babangida Tijani Babangida, Nigeria for one former striker. Okay. And also Nebuchadnezzar for our strike and as a mama wasn't it was a turn. And for me, sometimes isn't the as to one effect on players. And as an attacking midfielder, this is actually the numbers for that more AC Milan for now. I mean, for me, I'll tell you about
I bet the second Dutch player when you have double figures.
I mean, just imagine.
Club
I won't be surprised in the summer boy way. Obotum na club discover back no about signing because I mean, or a top player. I'm not saying AC Milan your top team. But he would deserve a team they will compete in the Champions League. He deserves a team about to Amanda Laurels no. Now we to now Quintian Boys for getting or yeah dama needed winning no. Interbabo against Cagliari. Inter for simple in the race for the Italian Serie A. 3 points between one on Napoli. Napoli with the luxury of time. They are only playing in one competition now. Inter for Rubo 2. It was when anyone reached to a bienum. And when a pressure over against Bayern Munich. That's a weekend rebel game. Ruby pressure about 2 now. We saw Inter drop 2 maximum points or last week or Honum. While Bra 1 year Palmer for about 2 goals lead. This time round, game now quite crucial. Even though Bakade in the game against Bayern, almost about by 65%, they are moving on. But in some of these games, Ruby, I had an impression or tomorrow. I'm expecting that Simone Inzaghi about squad num kakra. But then, no matter who starts the game in there, and you are another number 4, Interno or Chela Watumna was a Cagliari to one level. Cagliari France one shot 1 year bad this season. But I'm expecting them, whoever will get to start, Marco Anatovic mo, so acquire Aslani mo, Davide Fratesi, Mizaleski mo. These are guys who want to win maybe one more. But this is the movement that your club will call on you. Go in there, deliver. So on your Champions League football, we analysis straight that I'm Inter for no. But Ruby, I still believe the Inter in this particular game, no, they are not going to drop any point of honor. They would win, but it may not be that convincing. A be a 2-1, A be a 2-0. Inter will just manage and then get the result. Now we're talking about I'll go in a win for Inter for no honor. Juventus and Igor Tudor. No so bad no. Yabaka the way to na wa start ye kakra because 6 points no wa for no 4 and inform Roma wa kwa we kwa 1-1 okonom and watch a generation by go to 0. These are two teams are currently one was in Bono Australia or the Serie A. But they shall let you one form now. One last 5 matches possible 15 points. Ruby half for 1 pet. So it means let you for Nyazi. I want Juventus to change that fortune now. Now what say if you want to win the matches, no? Coach, Diego Montabai, I'll call you to pick a point. What's in the or draw? And it's not watching that what the second Champions League now, but this time around in the race for the top 4 now. Pressure number to my Basuro Honum, and I'm expecting the Juve for no maximum point or Chile to know far. And then I'm telling no question in Casa about there. On to Mumborn front training in and Novico Pra. What is he going to do? But this is the moment. Get to the results in here no. Now you now calling him to my straight win. Mazama Inter in that particular or your fixture. Juventus rather, sorry. In this particular fixture.
Okay.
Now me watch now. Atlanta Bobo against Bologna. Another interesting clash. And Obekodo. This game will be a possible day because say I share the race for the top 4 now. In fact, all the baby now Atlanta Fundo in contention for the Scudetto.
Sure.
But unfortunately,
just 1 point, 2 points separating.
Yes, since I will be waiting to my drop about to Chira. Pressure no to my coster. 58 points and I wait to my pick of honum. Bologna last season take motor year you money now honum. But this season I show year Vincenzo Italiano. Now so my way to my back to back they are also in the top 4. And wasn't bono to no all coster. Currently, once we pick or 57 points of honum. So between one or Atlanta and the 3rd position, no, it is only 1 point per and also separate or these two sides, no. So that is very interesting. Atlanta from what's in the Ruby, they are not able to win matches. Or how I drink, meaning why it is happening this way. Now currently the question here the top teams are and what's in the fair to pick a point, you know. Now call Atlanta 33 points and away to my pick of honum. But in the last 6-7 matches away to Mwabono in all competitions. The last time what if you were winning the game was against Tom Grass. But in Canning, that they would struggle and sound away to me now while pick a point. And I expect that Jean-Pierre Gasperini, this is the time. Or to know not so to more this time round, remember Bologna for no the maximum point, But me feel that say anything to win this game, Atlanta will try to change their fortunes into double chance. Remember Atlanta in this particular game no honor.
All right.
And Ruby, my last pick in the Serie A no, or by the debut in
Rome, the Rome derby.
Rome derby, no. Lazio versus Roma. Roma, they are playing not in just one competition. Their form is very good. And actually, my coach, now, Claudio Ranieri, I respect him so much there. In fact, sometimes the coaches are coaches. This is some of the examples. About to as a bachelor. At the time, I'm not about for team, no. No, you Roma for no water. But all by no, we've seen that much differences, no. How we to know push the team now control honum. Unfortunately, in European football, no performance into my way to my drop of honum. Lazio, couple against Bodo Glimt. You cut a board of funny a stubborn side. what were you expecting? Go in there, manage the game, to now be field. Okolusi by 2-0. Would be if it is anything to go by. One game on Thursdays, is it? But I'm not sure that they will go in with all their lineup there. Young Kong Koboni and pick a maximum points. Knowing perfectly there, they can overturn that deficit now. Or Kwawe Okolusi was more a board of funo. So game was why interesting. Now you actually head to head like a crap. Actually, the last couple of games are way too more now. Roma Fune win number 15 or Honum, and the Lazio Fune win number 12. 7 times now acquire a draw. But the other ball, that's a Lazio Fune waiting if you as the home teamer. Actually, the last 16 games are wild now. Lazio win number 8, and the 4 times I reach them or Roma Fune. 4 times I acquire a draw. In fact, the last 4 games, another 5 games are wild bono. As Lazio Fune being the home team no, or as I win the games number 4, and once I acquire a draw. So definitely based on form, Nkebaka the Lazio Funo and our year the favorite for this game.
All right.
It will be my double chance. I'm a Lazio going into this particular fixture.
Okay.
Now, Yambro the Premier League.
Yeah, before we call Premier League, I'm reading some of the messages. Nana, Mensah and Twaso na yenkoye ni Kastle 90.3 FM Suni. I'm on SM na yeguswa yedi home command. Also Barcelona will win today. OP Eddie Free Basakrom and Odine no. And so Eddie Abba Ewa Hanum say na. Okay, I say yes, Mr. Davis I name na FKK. Mr. Davis I name 90 Yanchiano power short pond. Yanchiano and they are pay. Now I say Miss Shubi, it's like the Madrid fans are talking too much. Abai, I just want them to check their age. Okay, that's the head-to-head. Okay, against all the Premier League clubs and compare it to Arsenal. Ebe, these people should tell the truth. That's that the game is tough. Arsenal is not Chelsea. Copy them post and all the way. And so Eddie Abawaha, I was thinking coming. I'm enjoying the show this morning. You guys are on fire. Still, it's your boy Daniel Achiano. The way F. Adisadel Eddie Abawaha. Good morning, FKK. Trust me, Arsenal will eliminate Madrid despite you being my friend. The name is Moses Actor from New York City. Akotache and all the way. And so Eddie Abba. And if I were Osman. And look, only FKK a year argument in Poe. I would have been consoling FKK. Arsenal has already dig Madrid 6 feet, laid in state, awaiting to be buried. It is finished. Chelsea inside Abra Miami. It wasn't many Osman and FKK and I was so consoling him. Than so obey FKK. I say nothing will shake the determination of Arsenal players. Just like when Legia supporters tried to rattle Chelsea in the Conference League, but Chelsea responded by winning 3-0. Chelsea win, Dwarfs win, Kotoko win. NST from Brewa Zongo. No, the way. Oh, you can't eat your wife. You can eat your wife's food. Osman, my younger Premier League.
Premier League, young cry. It was Bosses Yawahade. And Nyami Aduma, early kickoff, 11:30. Manchester City will against Crystal Palace. Now, Ruby, I don't know, say, Ashley City full one round of form lately. It looks as if they are so relaxed. I don't know why. But then it's actually the competition was roaming the top 4 now. Maybe are the only 2 teams and now 3 teams are making the way to more established on based on their performance. No, I bet Liverpool, Arsenal, or Nottingham Forest. But in Kafuna would they tuning and this time around the competition is very close to Honum. Now City they are failing to win their matches at Honum. And the world against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace we be able one start league in the Oliver Glass on the baby in Ponam for Kade. One tomb no one jano Konan Kunkunim. But it would interest you to know the last 10 games I have in the Premier League no. Say you Liverpool way to my pick most points in the next club no or a Crystal Palace. And wasn't 1 year as I way to no was you want this time no around no once what to no work on him. In fact, their last 8 matches are wabono in the Premier League no one lose game be a honum. So Crystal Palace one form no or as well na oye good. And a goals no so I started there. No sorry ba. Their last 5 matches are wabono 8 goals and a way to na once wash or honum. So that makes it very interesting. Zema club are front or Crystal Palace or honum. However, their matches against or Manchester City were hard one no. And one of the issues in the one because actually their last 6 now. What quite no one konya any win bia war it's a hard stadium. 6 matches in the City for win 3 and at 3 times now quite a draw. So definitely in terms of goals, almost about 1.8 goals averagely, and 2 oba for club Manchester City. So it is very clear they're going into this particular game, you know. Manchester City would have to be very careful. Their opponents will be showing there in an upper way, you know. They are not going to underestimate them, but they will go in hard, you know. Now we turn our board, now we pick results, you know. Meaning why they are so relaxed, why they have accepted their fate today. Season way now into no yentu me. However, Erling Haaland is not going to play, but Omar Mahmoud should give them that more confidence, you know. About into the Premier League, you know. Ne games are wabo it's hard one 5 goals and away to na wash. So if there is any play to make the difference for your club Manchester City, I feel they'll be a branch of Omar Mahmoud, but they should be very wary of club away from Crystal Palace. I expect both teams to score. Yes, both teams would score because it's one defensive setup. No, this time around, say, wait, you can crave you can also beat their wall. No, need to now go. But any team to win this game, no, I think I'll stick my neck out for here Manchester City. Into double chance for Manchester City in this particular fixture. Arsenal will against Brentford. Now, obey a crucial game for Arsenal. Premier League, I think it is over for them. But it is over for you, you know. You are going to go into this game knowing perfectly the Champions League, no, a couple against Madrid. My games now start to do very interesting. And then I tell Arteta ne pressure no when he was asked about Madrid game no. Okay, what they did against Madrid no, if they can cross the finish line now, they should overdo themselves or Honum. But then the focus now will be on the game of against Brentford no. And in this particular game, you know, some Arsenal supporter just as I am. Definitely, I'm going to expect today. Arteta would not go in with a strong starting 11. So there are certain key players you are going to expect today. He should rest these players, especially Abenta during Timber against Marino Pekin or Kawaii in his film. So your coach now Mandama rest no to Monjana Honum. Abenta Thomas Party. You can rest him because Jogi or Honum or Botum no ball. Esha Abenta Declan Rice, for instance, you can rest him so that others will come in. Now we're talking about ball. Skelly, for instance, at the left back corner, you can also rest him. Now Zinchenko's opportunity. We're talking about Kwakabo. Bukayo Saka can also rest. Ethan Nwaneri can be there. At least if you get almost about 4 players or 5 to be resting now, then Ebenya will tell you that at the Emirates Stadium, no. Yes, and to Mkonko when you must have a Colusi game, no. Maybe a result now when you want far more now, probably can be a draw. But then you would also want to compare the kind of matches Arsenal against Brentford, you know. On some more interesting or no. One said that one boy a lot of the matches in the Premier League because 9 games and away to no but in those 9 games, you know, Arsenal win number 7. One aqua win is Brentford for no, and I feel one aqua draw. But we're Emirates, you know, 4 matches, Arsenal win 3. One aqua draw. So definitely you are going to expect today. Right. In this particular game, you know, Arsenal should do better. But trust me, Thomas Frank will come in, would come and sit in deep. That's how about counter breaks now. Once over to watch Arsenal Honum. Still, Arsenal, even if so go squad they will still be the favorite for this particular game. But I expect both teams to score. Definitely Arsenal will concede a goal. But then any team to win this game, you know, double chance, Arsenal in this particular game, you know, Honum. Now, maybe watch now Chelsea against Ipswich, you know. Yes, Ipswich wants Super League, where you wait for money. Presently has all the one, though. Chelsea, you game away against League also. We're winning by 3-0. If you're supposed to go in with that starting 11 away strong enough now, Ruby, you cannot blame them because the second league of conference league, no, they can easily manage the game. So definitely they will turn their attention to the Premier League, no. I shall race now, no way to my show. Now between Chelsea and the Nottingham Forest, 4 points and also separate the 2 sides, Chelsea would want to catch up. Because in the Premier League, was the 5 teams was the Champions League next season. However, make sure you consolidate your games. I'm going to predict a win for Chelsea against Ipswich. That would be an interesting one. Right. Liverpool against West Ham United. West Ham this season they've been shambolic. Performance now so after what one former coach in the Onkono, I share the new coach and so by now. As I know some poor man that performance that is Graham Potter. Still now the Shane say what team. But just that teams are work relegation where you want time to do. That is teams of the championship or Beno. It's one with teams in Kenya and they are all relaxed there. Yes, that young with my warrior. But for Liverpool, no, they should also be careful. Because why the complete sense, was set in Kakra. But this time around, Mohamed Salah, you are chasing a lot of the records, For some time now, no form to my drop. But this is some of the games now. Brent and Ochiro Tumo, you know, after signing a new contract.
Hat-trick.
Hat-trick or no. But I expected they could lose Mohamed this game, no. No, so Tumo, you know, the last game, no, I think Bonham wasn't against Brighton, Bournemouth, no, yes, and the performance on the day wasn't bad. So definitely, I think Liverpool 3 points, you know, they would go in there. No, last pick, 3:30 p.m. Newcastle against Manchester United. Interesting clash. Amorim. Newcastle free. Ruby also they are in hand to the top 4 places, you know. One also because if they can retain the service of some of their key players, it is only Champions League football. Into Alexander Isak, Bruno Guimaraes, so about now, not the club needs secure Champions League spots. But so when secure, no one in Europe on par. Most of Champions League clubs are coming in for their signature, no. About how I drink. And it's in the watching a game, no. Newcastle will go in with all their might today. You're able to save some of our key players. And I'm sure that Isak would want to stay. Now about Champions League with Newcastle. But for Manchester United, it will be what a 13th position, 38 points. League will become. But performance no said down so anywhere. Yes, League will become one relegation. But then it's actually Europa League now, 2-2 draw. And I once was it be coach is going to also relax his squad and now all but full strength team no performance in it then. Or how I drink. So definitely Ruben Amorim watch out to more game almost will be under your honor. Premier League Old Trafford. Well, you see by 2-0. And this time round, so over time, Newcastle being a double over them, and now we are going to watch this particular game.
So Old Trafford.
Yes, 2-0 was the man here Newcastle for no. And in fact, I can say I share the last by 5 games in par. Newcastle for win 3 times or no. United they win 2. Okay. So clearly, Newcastle could upper hand, you know. Ruby, I think that any team to win this game, you know, almost about 90%.
Okay.
Are going for the home team. United will drop the maximum points. Newcastle will win the game. Therefore, United might score a goal. By Newcastle to win.
Osman the Wenger and no, me that say Kastle 90.3 FM. Cinema and some money. I did my voice. I was Bundesliga and I have Premier League. Call La Liga for France. They say no. PSG League, you know, but Monaco ne ma say mono. And almost put it for the second and third position. How no they call. Arteta has 2 options. One, to eliminate Madrid and reach the final to lift the trophy. He also has a bonus option to eliminate Madrid if he is not able to meet any of this. Then he is not good enough for the job and should be sacked. Okay, he will be like someone at okay, and if not sacked, he will be like Simeone at Atletico or what club did at Liverpool. And now Anna Slot is doing the same. Last hour, Eddie Felmina, you know, say, I attempt to me, but I just on you good enough, but almost I can, the end, and it is a Codano. Maton team Namano. Hi, champion Miss Ruby, good morning to you and your crew. Miss Ruby, tell our enemies to pause their celebration against Madrid because unexpected things will happen and shock the whole world next week. Sports Queen, we, Madridistas, are not talking too much, but the truth. We will surely stand firm in the battlefield till the end of it. Miss Ruby, there is a saying that the young shall take the lead, but the elderly knows the road. Madrid know the road and to Champions League, but not Arsenal. Miss Ruby, tell all Madridistas that we win together and we lose together. Madrid is a continent, but not a state. Hey, I believe in Madrid when it comes to Champions League. And we are going to turn things around. Greetings to FKK and Osman. Hala, hala, hala Madrid, the White Angels. Pascal, Bell and the Friola. And I mean, who be FKK almost say, hala rice. Miss Ruby, tell Osman to sympathize and temper mercy for the Madrid fans. For the Madrid fans are hallucinating like worried ghosts. They want to escape the cemetery, yet they are dead. Hala Madrid, the white ghost. Easy inside UCC. The white ghost, they say. So, yes, it goes to be a white announcement. What was that? Goes to be a white. Well, someone say, I went somewhere. So, someone be a white. Someone be a white. What they are with I won't share someone down. I have to do a shabby da. We share someone da. I asked some of them. You are village, but I came up to my who's some. Good morning, Mr. We tell my coach that if Ronaldo and Bale even come cry. Onye. Company is my name from Anchor for Prison. All right, FKK, Yanko La Liga, Nimuna, Yenin Komaka cry, I will Spain because Senra, they see your ho in an age cry. Do that appear. Yanko Yanim.
Yeah, mention that we see so much time. I will a game, but maybe a response, Kakra. I'm for here. Madu the new team, I wait me free you. Yeah, you. And I mean, me just supporters no be ana me into o mo ase no. Ti say me tell me you huru me. Say. Oh, say, e be o ya kakra de. Aha, but who be huru me say. Me that sorry am 15 trophies out dey be am dey begigimani. Into so huru me say. Eti ano de am fan to nchen. Ye huru ye. Into uti ade be am who say 50 a Champions League this season, especially 50 last week about a losing game now. All the share messages no go through. One man still on dominate. Hey, Madrid for now. And do be real and say so I share 3. This is the being see that. Yet to Benabo, I asked Barry 4-1. Wabra near Aquaria Koshe 2 and himself about the Tenefia qualify. 2019. Ye free into Mother Yatida ye we came back. Aha! And yet me person me chose a debia sorry ba. Unu wini bia fe na obepa bepe ba ku biaje so ati ase o ti wo se obi nko sori e se ase uhre ye huru ye ma me kan kire aya so ye ba ya baji 2 e de ato aso last season ya iguso ya didi ho e de aba of course monye Chelsea because e bia se sa na kan de nti ye ni Chelsea ne nko have conversation because omo na wini bi da nti protesting ti me ye normal ti the best of chance say enye me ya ba kokra ye betena bo Arsenal fo ba so mo ayade so ati ase omo so ye team ayenta ne omo nhia because champions no omo nta ambo bi but say mo mbra de bia na mo nye nhia ne nhwa ade it end there for now we give it to you mo ngi money ba me pese Osma ye minua onzu so ngi na nti onse ma ka kire no to onso wa measure na nige no second leg mo ko wie na mo ko all the way because Ekoyesa Mosa Koyesa the 205 mo ye ni bia then you have only Madrid say mo share no kwa na mo de beji money e no na mo pass a club na yenko enim I feel say and the games ni be aba so La Liga and obviously still now I think say 3 teams na ye involved and I won't say points no gap no ye bibio now Barca for 4 points I do money ma for me untimi nka so mo e be relaxed there. But I say, oh, petit massy, say the Obeka say, per the games na kano 8 games na Sisiaka, La Liga. I didn't say Mayan 18 points. So what it means is that Osebasa for Anye Piano, so mutimi jimu 10 crampona. For me, omu okay, say La Liga, no betimiaje. I believe, say, Basan for so much aware, and we can game more airborne. Yamin charge omo and then omu nedi kayabo. And I'm game na be so 70 p money like harness which I make sure say dey free and who go through a almost squad no ma for babula aban me say Hansi Flick o mini business and o ma sha say campaign the treble o gi bia che ebisili win say Ricky efri ho koye no enya de abasa for no ankasaye the sort of basa ye ni mo so mo dominate seasons even winning 2 trophies at a go in a particular season, and I say in a season, no, a be entire AC, and this time around when you're certain Hansi Flick, what to nyoma this short possible time the first season, games are all boy. Yes, and in the game, no, all winning keke, but the quiet team never so a boy dominating games, or more creating so many chances. Yes, team be out so winning games are, or say in the game, at least anye biano 10 chances, they clear ones, and also team creating. Say be ya say attackers no kra no e blow bibre no egu a emu eye 4-5 obi there anase 3 anye bia no o metimi a share timi dia man basafo a kire sa de na this season timi go through e wom say a vary there we probable lineups na e ba no there a vary obia ne de odeba but I said they are consistent the surgeon Adam Alejandro Balde airball on the left side that is right left back right back no use Conde or maintaining the center pair no Ronald Rojo ebeba be shame because midweek no enya de oboy Paul Kubasi and Inigo Martinez and a boy nti Arroyo beba be partner in Inigo Martinez, then Frankie de Jong and Pedri omwana bossa double pivot no omotra no one ball midfielder, then Ferran Torres this time around or best start ahead of Rafinha. Gavi boy Femi Lopez the number 10 Runa Obono, then na Rafinha mum akọ the right side. So what it means is that Nipan Hobeka Lami Yama, Robert Lewandowski, and now Obe strike etimi Ediamomo. The other one swam who no Rafinha boy on the left side or the wings yo. Sanso and Lami Yama ebebo the right side of the wing. Femi Lopez ebebo start ahead of Gavi. Then na Ferran Torres abo as the lone striker at the moment. Make say what it means is that so we showing now mpumwa Barca for filled a strong side against Lehanes ne enyumre gamer and also Barca no tie ka dia bako se Barca for no omo mini business se treble no omo ensa asom no na omo do Copa del Rey final Champions League. There are so much in it. Second leg no ombetimi afelde whatever side I registered where your team no still Hansi Flick will go a long way and also be ahead qualify their common into so much which La Liga no so no be so 4 points and no more that's no ma or more Real Madrid 67 for them, then 63 for Real Madrid Bobo no. So Barca for me against Lehanes Ube can head to head Ube wrong person Ube bibia this season already. Lehanes for no etwa Barca for no ekorium 1-0 studied their company but we share free honum bana Barca for pick up your more pieces no and no more consistent. So the 2015 and as 2025 on po crampo na air or more some games about 20 games without a defeat and we clean sheet about 13 and our brand here friend Sejini and keep here their mom. So I believe say Barca team no now more strong and for me against Lehanes and found Leganes for Echo Koso sa upset no ko win sa game no over FC Barcelona no. I see them so beto mo akwa akoto mo no more win sa game. Tricky there. Obeka say oh Leganes for no omusu trimbe ya omo there. But this is a team after so wonya some find this. Ni nyina Leganes no mo boy no. Now omo team no performance no was so. But against Barcelona mo koko wini. Ni nyina ampo no mo ye no. So moda so elavish was your 18th position with just 28 points. Relegation no bomb ye pa mochi. So I believe say a free side time never basi some pempen so in a Barca full team no etimi agado mu ya or more pick up more a strong side. I see them winning over Leganes. Probably 3-1 of a sort of resource and also so etimi abemo dia momo. Nyame adomo china Madrid ebebo but before so more a game no ebeba so no right so more ebebo before Atletico Madrid because Atletico Madrid crime so ebebo Monday yes and no more game no eba so nti Madrid against the Deportivo Alavés and no more etimi ebo nti the tiene say why Madrid team now Kamavinga ekokoje red card will game Madrid eko Emirates omo no kokko boy no so we need an automatic he starts this game. Chomeni and so MX a true cards accumulation and also MX that first game against Arsenal and return also Kwankwa Kobobi. So I feel say Ancelotti ebe perceive obe be some minutes but obe started from the bench. No baba be bobo game no and so Edia Madrid. Tipe starting lineup and as a probable Mensah no Garcia ebebo the left side or the defense no so left back no bebo right back no Vasquez na also Bonad yes Raul Asensio Chomeni. So what it means is that Ancelotti person or rest Antonio Rudiger na Chomeni enquire no or makes it that last game no onkonya 7 minutes no na the sharpness no embra into any Asensio and a bebo say sa na beba dia ono ne nebo Fede Valverde Camavinga no the midfield no double pivot then Vinicius Junior, Jude Bellingham, Brahim Diaz, Kylian Mbappe. Ahanom and Anna may feel say nka oma adagule mo oma Endrich mo omo enya sa feel no omo en start sa game no omo embo en ye drew the dia na second half no opese Vinicius ne Rodrigo goals mo ebe mu ba bebo bia Mbappe ebia because of La Liga pichichi na say bia for top scoring boot no omano and starting, which is okay. But the likes of Bellingham nyina mpo or start to from the bench can shada say
na some of La Liga no so page
oh page there but you tell me say Jude Bellingham MXC game Brahim Diaz bebo bi no ambo ni yana yes I feel say these are guys already no omo confidence no o ma no ekofo omo enyambo ti mo omo mbran bebo sa game we mu because anya dan a Jude fo ya na best start wo Champions League let's allow them so omo rest kakra omo started from the bench already what structure a very good midfield Vavadi partner Kamavinga no on any day and also omo ye good o metimi abo number 10 row no adagulate me but Brahim Diaz so betimi abo so it's not as if say Bellingham ekoko transfer Madrid for na enya sa quality no emfede oma ida adagule embebo sa number 10 row no anase Brahim Diaz mu ba ko bia betimi abo oba okay openzo so betimi abo Brahim Diaz mimi penise ombo Brahim Diaz wo the number 10 row no said they were pushing Jude de na kono ombo Diaz ho ombo adagule wo the right side and minimum Endrich left side of the wings no ntimi ambo so that should be okay now Omar ready go goes and conquer the left side no unresting Vinicius Junior Vinicius unresting no so na omunya sa homejenu bebre ahead of that game on bebo on Wednesday no mo akwakobo ni nyina no say o say players bi on mo confidence no eba but say enya ne sanso so a so obetimi abo Endrich was striking role number 9 no about Mbappe nim say with PSG no about the left side of the wings no konkobo na ni nyina no ade as a coach oso so wasesa nyoma no wasesa onsa no kakra wasesa nyoma mu kakra now the enye de bia the usual stuff now eno na enti I think so a lot of options but Ancelotti asie nyina enim no ebi obepe so be keeping away no say ya said the opeso kono na watimi akọ ni we probable it could be say nyame adomo chena embo 215 na game na beba so no ebia na nyoma etimi asesa yes so for me it's just the probable and I'm rely on say ya na ekwa ka me pese changes kakra ebebem na yetimi ahwe on the game itself no
for kakra kan
oni excuse bia edema say was so kono koje 3 maximum points no firstly ahead of Arsenal game no one Lucy against Valencia. A game I know be expected so be Lucy or could drop it all the 3 maximum points no. And then yes bia say all free Champions League in Monkwa but the rate at which are all Lucy games not ready. What Lucy about 10 games for the whole season. Team last season or all Lucy just 2 games for the whole season
season.
Champions League no call unbeaten. The worst results when you draw games a bemu. Any Omni City, and I say yes, Omni City. I think say what here the choir draw. O can you now draw no more penalties? Our made qualify choir. The Champions League season no, well last season no, Madrid went unbeaten. I will be unsure, but this season, how many defeats in Anisaka? And as a coach, as a manager, and also as a club, no mistake channel, and Yadia Oga well, it's me at the Emomo and Osheni figure now say they are whining to know. I didn't say Florentino Perez. Oh, Nini, and to maybe what it is so kakra. Kapapa kwa sake no da cause osma house cause sake na che. Ni nyome bia na oye. Na on person obema sa young players, no sa young talented players. Na da gule mo ko fa ne ba e kwan ono ano person oba there but playing minute no mo dey convince no Endrich mu nyina no ho no ma. O se ko mo sa chances no mo bo. Me ka say edru nre bia season no ba bia bedru no ebe piki u place bi mo hono ma wani odi wani to mo so bad omo form no be depe ebia ka young lads no mo kwan a that time no mo so piki awie that is why omo so beba aba beboa Ancelotti antimi amanage sa anyoma ne yewura wo ase so hwe bra ansa na amanfo ewura mu ansa no ankasa ema no sa time na antimi amana bo nti ba bia ye duru no wo a second leg to play in the Champions League which Madrid for any the favorite.
All right.
Oh, ama de na man for ntia no. Yes, said the can mean say chinchina or say
Madrid
qualify. Madrid may qualify. Omu here miracle, which is obviously possible in football, but also on paper. PDC in the first leg now they are not the favorite to qualify.
Okay.
That is the difference. But it doesn't also mean someone team qualify. Someone yeah. Until it starts from a weekend game or more airball against Deportivo Alavés. And this is first leg, you know, Alavés for no Madrid. And so Madrid fans so be watchful, be mindful, and they will be careful with the results from when you against Valencia against Arsenal. That is why I feel say players no be reacting.
All right.
Be pesa 3 más 1 points no and so it me dia Madrid because for you know nim game Barca bebo ene already omudi kan bo yem fan so omo no akwa share wi a then atomo e wo se mo so mo bo na mutimi deje so Madrid to win in this game I see ni nyina mainly because players no be reacting no mo etimi edisa yesere no akọ the faces of omo supporters no kakra bi ewo game eba so ewo French Ligue 1 mo onim se Monaco ebo Marseille and ewom se PSG for agi league na wie de but top 4 position and Emma sa game we stronko kakra because Marseille for tosumienu with 52 points Monaco for no tosumiensa with 50 points and Strasbourg for no etoso na 49 Lyon po 5th position with 48 Nice 6th with 47 and what it means is that between Monaco and Marseille wow bet drop a point no ebia so now bet me maintain ebia o third and answer o second position there but enya advisable especially for Marseille in recent times omu games baswa as a timi ko obia enye say as an insada na nyonko so ti say mre bi atwam me kai 210 211 mo oba no na Monaco for na omonsa eda Marseille for so omu timi win 3 games etwa so 2016-17 so no Monaco for ya baba bebe yetimi win 3 games etwa so but the free hoba no yenko a season one team wini both fishers ni nyina yes say home and away na ba kwa age of there be intense either say ba ku be wini na ba ko so say wini obi atimi wini woni fie sa na and either say ba ku so be wini so je 4 points any oko wini wo fie na wa kobo draw and only results are na eta APM or this fish that is why I believe say Usha said the first leg esi ekokoya na said the first fish na no mo ebo and the way esi ekokoya na me hu ni said this time around said the Monaco for esi pe de omo aye bi atwam no ombesa akwa ahead as akwa kokofa sa 3 más 1 points no a difficult game but may throw behind the Monaco so metimi anya so bi be wini a I'll go for Monaco for so befa out the 3 más 1 points in this game.
Meda say FKK any atene kano ye dem na nsem na sie be fie wo stories our Ghana Premier League Nemo Division 1 League na other interesting stories here dey ba. Or say even handicap 5 won't save the Ghanas this evening because of what they did to us in the first leg. We will score them hands down. Flick ball, Kobe Dimples. No the way Eddie Aban say basa de o makoshe for you nti omugu the Ghanas very subscribe. Miss, good morning to you all. Thank God for how far He has brought us. I'll say, is it true Madrid has have 60% tactics and miracle to return back to the league? But in this season, it is a chance for the Gunners. Gunners are already cemented. Have already cemented their in the competition. Okay. Jehoshaphat, hey, FKK, do the MT be a chapa, why? All the free tran one or the end of the Abba Ewaha. And hey, FKK. Maybe Nule Town. Also, Kastle Sports is here again with the best sports news in this morning. Indeed, we are enjoying the show loud and clear at Brainbat Hotel Filling Station. Manchester United will beat Newcastle 2-1. Penny Edna come and Ekasa Semi Power inside Brainbat Hotel and greetings to all the workers there. Hey, FKK can brag. FKK, so you can brag. You are bragging. See how he's bragging this morning as if he's talking to a lady to fall for him. But all the same, let's wait and see who will qualify between Madrid and Arsenal. Still pending inside Remember Total Filling Station, and together with Afi, David, Harriet, and Steven. Mefa we to him. Osman, Tiewe Party, Saturday, on command. Madrid has bribed Brentford to deal with Saka so that he will not be able to play the return leg. Timonia careful, I want money Brentford game. No, and boy, Momo, we are going home. Barca will drop some points today. I assure you, Liverpool too will drop points tomorrow. All right, Yamra and Afe, Yamra system, the Medin Como, Ewo Air League Nimu and Afe, Air and Koma Hodwa, and also Timia Canon, Kastle 90.3 FM, Robert Mensah Sports, and Yadema Wonieba.
Kwame shani multi beto gidi say ebe farm and now for ni chita phone na
FM 90.3
have the fufura abroche che ni code no etimi mani nya sika course dudu o cheche no na chire sika dudu obenya obia betimi aye bet influencer we ya the fufura kra edi kan e wo wiase afa na nyina free betway kai se nchehye kakra wo ho Gaming Commission of Ghana sashase woni fie no wo twe a enko ho bet ni wo nyansem.
You no go do me,
I be you know say God no go do us yawa. That be why we they come your way with urban gospel. Do you want to feel the rap in gospel music? Do you want to enjoy Afro pop gospel, hip hop gospel? I mean, do you want to feel the street way of gospel? Then listen to Kastle FM every Sunday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Urban gospel, church on the street.
On the first day, and again his bread on the third day. That's why we jubilate in his blood. I can't even pay his mercy and grace. Shout, shout, shout.
To worship you I live.
Kastle FM is here to lead you to the Most High God. That is why from Monday to Sunday we come your way with spirit-filled worship songs from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Worship hour is the program. So join us and be blessed. Kastle FM 90.3, blending tradition with style. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marty!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again. I don't see a day what dog can want. And EJ can want. The ratio more. I day what dog can want. And EJ can want. The ratio more. Since the days of Baba Yara, we've been there. Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Shamokwe, we've been there. Division 1 League is back again. Since the days of Abeta Saki, we've been there. Women's Premier League is back again. Since the days of Asamoah John, we've been there. Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Ishmael Ado, we've been there. Division 1 League is back again. So this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again.
Kastle 90.3 FM, soon it's 19 minutes past 8. Yamra fie na fe. Yemedin komo ewo efisema no pe yabo no. Yes, stream live on Facebook. Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook. For show ne live, like and share and file comment no. enso efa hobra ne kenkan entimi emfa ma Ghana Premier League no matches eba so ewo week 27 ni mu eni bre abaye papa pankaka ya the league no eba be kọ na wie ntino se wanyo ne emayi a relegation no obekọ na waso atumi aye chepa ntino clubs no aye kradwa enye fediagokra emra games no week 27 etumi ahyase na game no ba na wie na Mediama Sporting Club wama bomodia enso atumi achi Dreams FC etwom ekano mako ennan a Dreams entumi ante ekane bi wupie ma Brante Kingsley Braye former Elmina Sharks abrante no wono ebomodia abo eye hat-trick in that game no and Mubarak eye Yusuf enso share goal edebo aya ma ne makonkan enso edema eye Mediama Sporting Club bobo ekono yenhwai weekend games aka etwa so no said ye eniama ebesi afa konim nyame ya admo na Kumasi Asante Kodoko wamo ebetna fie ewo Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium wamo ni Bechem United bebo ani Sanso ena kopie mu a Vision FC ebo Accra House of Folk 3 p.m. Karela United wamo ebo Adriana Stars bobo kono Sanso ena kopie mu a other games no so eba so no na the Tennessee ne Brekum Chelsea enso betna fie hosti Heart of Lions Bibiani Gold Stars enso tenafie na wamatonsa e dia Fred team ano so Young Apostles wukopie mu a Legon Cities omo NFC Samates enso game no ebetumi atodwa enye fediagrokra na ene ahead of the game no coaches no enso atumi akasa enye fediagrokra na coach yawe champion enso coach at the Legon Cities eno be kan lead dia no ene yawe champion so akasa wato no so sha Legon Cities fans ni nyina abose relegation no enya ade a omekọ ne na akọ ne china womani abre pa se kwan bi ase mo league ni nwie no na omo Legon City team no womo nso atumi a survive wose ne mranti a omo esensan omo this season nkra no omo susua ono so oba no once oba in the middle of the season nkra no esusua pa no na ade bako a aha ne team eye papa ba ogidie se relegation there yemo league ni nwie no na ade a ne team no womo nso atumi avoid coach Yao a champion.
Yeah, I believe I just joined them, but I believe that we won't go to relegation because looking at the log and how things are going, we still have chance to survive. Like I said, I just came on board. Maybe I had but the boys are very good, and most of the boys, they are youth players. They've been free Division 2, Division 3. And they've been in Division 1. Ushe team now is a very young team. So the mindset and we are trying to change. And if everything go well, I believe by next season everything will be fine.
And yes, my coach, our champion, the two job, but on the game, I want a summer test. And the Quacobo and Nino or can some say.
Yeah, we match here that match, We were looking at the log, Now 28, 29, 30. So if we are 22, let's to me move 25. So everything possible. The playing body and the technical team, so that we can move from 22 to 25, and that is where the challenge will be.
And yes, my coach, Yao champion, and they are to ahead of game. I want to against Samates. No, Yanko Vision FC, Vision Fue, Wikimu. Wama Kasapas and the house, Yabasha house. I started born now. 1 month, Mabania has 2 goals. Nia has 2 goals. I'm a necra casina. I will toss to be at Senko 4 better. One say so much. Misha has 2 goals. So be in the car, but Chenny idea in Abemo. Now, coach Abubakar Tara say has some Moncasa, Omakasano, Omoyan or Patchness. Why? Patchness na has Ebekasa. Abu.
As of folk, we don't brag. We are going to play on Sunday at Tema. To get the maximum point in Town House.
Your players, how prepared are they?
Everybody is okay. We are ready to play that match after we travel again.
And you know, I say has one more brage or park and so and a house ever bragging, Temahono. One back ho aqua chomo babre game ni mu and also to media to draw her young call Division 1 League na fe yamfa fixtures ni to dwa Emma etiefo de ade etienie Zone 1A matches ever so this weekend. Ukopie ma Tamale City wo mo betena fie no maton side afre Victory Club Warriors enso ewo honomo na akopie ma de etienso ne say nei ade a wa power LC bekwa away na mo so atumi akwa koshia team ani de Walwale Calic Stars wa sorry nante ene RTU game no enso betumi atodwa na fe Monday no na se ochina Sunday no Japay FC womo ene Northern City enso atumi de abo ani anu Zone 1A games a etodwa ewo honom no yenko Zone 1B ni ahwe de etodwa Techman 11 Wonders Bodoma Unity SC the BB United share Techman Heroes wamna for Mighty Royals and Techman Liberty Youth ebebo na fe KSC Soccer Academy ene bofo akwata no so no e game no atumi atodwa yenko Zone 2 yen zone no ahanom ayehie papa wo top one mo na the tennis weekend di second 11 wise ebo anase nne ni wadu bi ase bo Rose Park ene ochina 11 wise be share soccer intellectuals All Blacks ene asekem enso wetumi edi abo ani sanso ena kokopie mu a ade na yi Mysterious Abusuan Dwarfs host be Kwai Heroes Robert Mensah Park ochina Future Stars ene Kim Pfizer Park Academy ni UCC Youngsters Sevi All Stars betnefie no mo swat on side afre Sky FC no metumi dia boy na fe Elmina Sharks with the Indom Sports Complex no almost swat nefie na wo maton sa e dia afre Nzema Kotoko eno any games eba so yen zone no finally Zone 3 Enra Trump the visa sheba kwa Hoho United and Tumiante ene na God ene FC Nanya Ebo Rain Masters Asia Kofodua Sempefi Okwa United ene Interlies Port City ene Great Olympics Akachi All Stars ene Golden Cakes Home Stars ene Kings Palace Monday True Democracy against Kotoku Royals na kopie mu am enra penalty a yagiditi a atram no obetumanya bi penalty a Mami and the idea, okay, eba na fe me the video ne the abano ahwe said ye call. But before after the game no, coach is nakasa. Gordon Atram on ye Atram the visa. Osio omo de money de e kon kan yi pa.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the two teams. I think the fans witnessed a very great game. And this is a contest that usually it happens. They come to our home, they pull a point, or either they win, we go to Ahoy, we win. We are the only club that have won against Ahoy in Ahoy. But this league, they won the game then this time around, we decide that we also have to win because where we are lying on the table is not good.
Why and smart Gordon Atram and also your coach, Adema Atram the visa. What they had to draw Pema Ahoy for no major pa, Ahoy for no major game nimu. Emma and say my neko Pemwa, woman so a penny by console and Comaho Dwana and so to me added to draw. Watch him send a question out to miss a game or no, a quiet fast what a coyano, and ya dear almost and so any to me a soya crowd.
There's nothing we can do when the yellow cards are coming and all that. You understand, certain things are premeditated and it limits you. You are going for tackle, you are scared. The opponents have the ball, you have to come behind the ball because you have to avoid contact at all costs. This defeat is nothing, it's one of those things. But psychologically, I think it will worry my players. I have to do one-on-one sessions with them, try and psych them because this can go a long way to affect us in our next game. So the only thing I have to do is a one-on-one session. I try and talk to them as part of the game.
And sama ono so de to Alfred Nelson ono Hoho United coach. Na no game no Black Stars of Ghana assistant coach Orani Din Ede John Pentel ko no. Na Minister for Air Sports and Recreation Honorable Kofi Adams Obi. After the game no Honorable say no Obama into Division 1 games kra no obekwa kohwe bi.
Oh, sure, we're not joking with every sporting activity. And since becoming the Minister for Sports and Recreation, the party's manifesto and the president marching orders has been my duty and to make sure to touch base with every sport. And so I make time to be present and to see things for myself. I like to be reported to, but then I also want to see for myself to validate what it is that people report to me. So my presence here today, I will not only be attending high-ranking matches like when Black Stars is playing or the Under-23 or the Black Queens.
And yeah, some Honorable Kofi Adams said it too. Penalty, did it here, team no, and they are fan SMP at the Abano. no see papa na was say please for bem na omo hwe mama me no etumi ko inside because na supporters no adwaye papa enso ho no ma na enye fedi agro kwantino enwa Juliet apia after the game no na so eyese papa na so yese ewo ho eno so no enye fedi agro entino but I am GDT a team no na eda Facebook no yamra na yemedi eyen komo no emfa eye ahu ye papa na game cool chop game cool park na oba pick one number from 1 to 36 game park pick one game game park pick one say game way very easy numbers need also 1 to 36 yes same wa hwem na pick one number opesa wo de ba first cut to actually na wo bana say wo number na wo de ube select no e drop ma wa sika wo di try no ya bo ho ama up to 30 times pra aduasa see just imagine if 100 Ghana sa aduasa where you cool chop into numbers no pick wo de sisi ne play na wo benya sika ni bi atumi adi 30 times ya the amount 30 times ya bo ho the amount there be ya no 3 times draw no ba so 3 times every day into the upper play mu mienu pe unya play mu mienu a e be ma 2 Ghana cedis free now we saw the play be the account home file phone na dial *946# *946# now so e de hu share e game park pick one ni bi na nya sika no bi ne di eno ho nsem enso eno no all right what there okay Osman yeni komo wo ensem ni mu
Ghana football but we don't officiating issues here one for me sometimes it is normal because abrofuze yin na yeshi almost every weekend piano what's idea we talk about the referees last week Arsenal versus Everton penalty waji against Arsenal when you show the Arsenal technical team and other supporters go kubru referee obatra wako and I'm the punitive measures that wasn't my referees no and the ebia any painful nyadwen or at the end of the day no point no ko but it still wouldn't warrant there ya punbon ye no supporters yan ko pitch do na yenyi referees
so support your bar
when is all your referee
say oba there be oba there I say like me can say yeah society e wo mi to touch a woman na so ba kwa ya obi bia on fa on san ka ba bia to touch a woman no
menyo ya adweno ho no pa but the incident we are in your show Facebook unfortunately that clear but then extra keeper no your carpet grass and it's all torn about crossing and it's an inside carbon no it's a plane no for me I said I need that clear to see
so you ball no send a sack
when they win ye support so me nyabote and so me nyabote because one part Jimpo they are always family last time na Madrid food they were complaining bitterly that one task there La Liga na wobono either referees no
that's where any referee be abetimi aje the rush at which look at the pace a goalkeeper and the corner any referee be abetimi aje the penalty ni there sheda ni
many are qualification
but uko for no more at the goal be almost so share 90 seconds that goal should have stood
okay
yes
I'll try to find that video so yeah foul yeah almost so go anye
almost also oje say foul
there
but me who foul incident bia
I don't know we are sana no man kwafo edin bibi no Osman
yeah it's executioners no because into that now me take sister stations now no they were even alleging there the presence of the sports minister and a certain Kofi bi musumpo no influencer team no here so people are also having a lot of allegations there was the politics that one part obey away but I'm sure official
but team no so you good
yeah team good someone will lead the
table no zone 3
watch almost about 6 points or so I mean they are doing well but you cannot win all the matches I mean that's yourself up and one chance one could be now by nyama yenti no yambo my tramp for now because this one is so not a bad team I kind of once one years I mean it's the monotony so I hope there I mean orunko nkosibio now Ruby Ghana Premier League and that media mo fu ye djuma honestly yes media mo fu ye djuma because na Dreams FC have 8 matches one lose game now we have draw 2 penkani akwa wins or honum now we got na TNA and the floodlight then I'm catch the kind of videos now that na media mo for no no ya zo tum no so
sure
and then right from the blast of the whistle no what onset till Dreams FC team no since the Dreams FC team na ye when the last by a couple of weeks no we didn't see the kind of player Dreams FC na ko tum obebo but the corner and that media mo see what dominating game no right from the blast of the whistle. Look at the goals I want to watch. The area duels Nazini Yinano. For me, it was that superb. Young boy Ibrahim Tanko na bad one, the boys no. And then I bring Tower from Kingsley Brian. For me, I think it's the first player at TNA. Wabo hat-trick or hono. Obiambo no so are cementing in the history books of media.
No, I mean that's sacks here.
Yes. I say football. Baby and Joanna could baby. Sanka Sharks in your moyen by the Premier League. These are the kind of quality. You're also going to expect them to more by. So for me, I'm bomb diamond for Nabado. And then there was a game, my Dreams FC Funo. I think that overshanded the game, no. They will go back to the drawing table. My 1 year, no. They will go there, no, with my course, one sign of Kakra. Now I'll call him. By Ibrahim Tanko, as it stands now, no. Now we put no support into the conversation of the Ghana Premier League.
Sure.
Back again. And that this is manual to Maji. Because by the time we weekend, we know. We can talk about by 5 clubs, potentially. Over to about the league. It's I think the Embo media for now. I'm
about 45 points.
Yes.
Hey, 41.
Yes, 41 points.
On top of the still 5 points.
5 point difference. So any result about for Kotoko winner, Kotoko Richard.
Say Bimako 8.
Yes. I'm not about acquire weekend. When Tiambo media for one about the honum. My and the Accra Lions about against Basake Holy Stars. Now this will be an interesting game. 3:00 p.m. And again we obekodo Accra Lions this season says the relegation is BBR tried oboko. I feel there will be the lack of enthusiasm on their part.
Are you sure?
Yes.
To me we need now or free relegation Macarella Babedemu.
But I don't mention that actually one from last season for instance. Look at what they did. And this season way and team I ever there. I mean all the baby not the kind of players I want. So they should get other players in the one form no 1 year no. But I was sure I there after we complaining, one attitude na kwa like a Desica. Young Bompona, either the young relegation, young division, young league be, you come out, we are okay. That is how they are playing the league, And so far, no say Ashawana, 16th position, 23 points, and away to Nawa pick or honum. This is one loses no or door switching matches are wearing. We lose 12 matches, and we win just 5 matches. And with this kind of attitude, we know. So in the other clubs are so bad and Carlines with this kind of form we know relegation was a call. But I pray and hope that this particular game against Basakefu we know they will do their best. And can also at a cerebral match with fear. The confidence should be there on. But you see, trust me, Coach Gazali, Basake Holy Stars. Now so one of those coaches now. Watch there. The experience one year with Kumasi Asante Kotokono. Okodu Basake Honum knows the question of Honum. Into some of their key games, games are best expected them once over winning, what's in a fear they will give you that result, Walk away once in a while, they will be able to pick up a point. And also the games over losing, they fight for points in the honum. So I wouldn't be surprised that this particular game, walk out Car Lions or one form that great, they will go in all out, Now I try one best today. Once over to our honum. But I feel that the home team definitely will have the upper hand once was about calling him. Double chance for me in this game, for Accra Lions or Honum. Nyame bought na Tama Vision FC Babo against Accra Hatofuk. And Ruby, this game we no make na yer kano. I think from Wednesday, and I said the coach and worker, technical director, was started the work as a baby or Honum. Vision for the few there Hatofuk for me one bono. By first 20 minutes, 15 minutes of the game, they will finish the game. Because what to see the Hatofuk team and Shada and Nyazi. And for me, I love the fact that today say a team can say cast a tough for them. Walk the talk on the foot of play. No two ways about it. Walk the talk, no. Now Vision free 14th position, 28 points, and a wapik of honum. Hatofuk the 5th position, 40 points. Interbash almost about 12-point difference, and a Hatofuk was the division through one honum. Now, it may be some question there. First league no quite career then. Hatofuk division first one by a goal to 0. But fast forward, actually one last 5 matches when you know what bona. Vision Funu we lose 2 matches, we win the 1, wabo draw 2. Hatofuk their last 5 matches, we lose 3, wabo draw 1, we lose 1. We win 1. And in that 5 matches, Miss Ruby, Hatofuk cash only 1 goal in 5 matches. So clearly, so opponent and also both to the bottom match had to focus. Me are very sure that you're very clear they will feel it there. This is how it is. It's in the new breed another than watching us. If had to folk, they can do something better. It is about a corner of what's over for that. Over to the wash more goes or honor. And I can watch some had they severally. Had to folk one match is they play very well. But creating the chances, no one to no one channel. So coach no complain and we don't understand. Our coach not improve who players, composure in the 18-yard box. Open clear cut chance, no to Mumbai Shah. Pressure about to one Kasawodo. So clearly I'm expecting her to focus there. And about the summoner vision for work. So how to focus might be different now. Yamaboy wants state on authority there.
Of course.
They want to win the Ghana Premier League. And catching able Renanka had to focus 3-1, 2-0. And Fatih Queen be a had to focus. Ruben Kamonya Botumoaji because my brother league never finish not competition are very high or one.
Right.
But Ruby trust me had to focus away matches. Me I don't trust in them. I don't believe in them. Maybe a game way had to focus. I make a vision for why as maybe a draw. But I had to focus to me pick maximum point now. I wouldn't be surprised.
And that's a win, but my heart to focus.
I think how to focus should be able to do it.
All right.
It's a double chance. I'm heart to focus in this particular game.
Okay, may I say, Mama call AFK one afe. I'm sure Kotokoni be chem game or no. Any other one in Kawana Fe, Yamra Division 1 League in zone because a Rose Park couldn't be a Sunday, FKK and Koyanim.
Okay. I think that Kotoko will be changed United in a big game. Osha and Rakotokofono, idea. Idea be maybe a term no more tire. And then they will call a Englander or more tire pa. In fact, any European leagues now idea, children. Omo players no mu job mo ma mo ni central for ne kasa yes omo nim de nti omo yesa omo na nkofo mo copage no so kosi akan no ti supporters ne ti omo nsem na emo mo ejinjo mu emo omo nya sa feeling the vibe no so omo so beba be support nti no omo eche players ni mu ebi ni nam we put them in body as omo chomu mu de omo ko yes e ko station no abeta mo just play no yes, Samba Pona no so timi ka brofo kakasa. Na brofo ne ya. Nti omo chiche players no mu omo ne omo communication director. No so na team was it Kate's manager no. BB sa. Omo nyina ka ho no omo ekọ and we say na omo ma players no share omo experience. Team no omo be boy no edian no omo wo ene omo so boy do omo anya achede a omo anya justice play can free ne nyoma televisions are hold on the channel sika after games no wunya edi free mu ginger supporters and so on branty me sure so mo atras here hu say supporters no mo aya o mo mba first obi anim say asifui kotokofui o mo hye no na supporters no eba but you say kotokofo na hye o mo win league o mo na dasro FA Cup o mo akọ animu but yet supporters no nya de o mo trooping into baba nyara kwa kwhwe yo mu games no ti me sure so match about a late time there but then catch this and omodu baby a season I so mu win games no dodo na no max a lot of points no mo team de ko and became United so one team watch SS one kotoko baba bebo owo gidie wo no mu say anytime bia obetimi aba be course sa scare no over kotoko boboko no. And over backdate, in fact, so backdate to the last 3 games or more boy. And ya de kotoko team winning over Bechem United. In fact, 2023 Bechem ba board draw Babanyara and almost twice so 0-0 kotoko ho and I first leg a bar so this season Bechem winning 1-0 over kotoko. And this open will be all point no and the idea the kind leading now when ya no. Obepese se obekuro mo ade akọ animu because between omo any the odinache nations FC no just a point nations were 45 and in fact go stars imponi media ma victory nya ye npo no and so the number within the top 4 places no into untimi in fact game we India go me sure say no na prompt omo a prosper he said ono agya ne nkra no say omo so ntinsim bi na omo be ye communication job no na supporters ntimi mbra be back on because omo nko ahodi ntimi nye
okay
and I feel say recent times kotoko goals no so mba and I better more kan say e prano prakoba and player bia prakoba no usro yes e ball kutana e kwan okobe person be fa so defender bra be take no ebi obe wini penalty ne suro ni wom 20 nya saade no saade ne show team ebe how kakra and I believe say kwampoku so form no etimi atiako nti how long and say how far betimi push team no e dia mo afa 3 match 1 points no nyame adom ochina game no baso no de omukotena ho kan ebia na omunya supporting base ne mba bebre but de omukokan no susu kwampo na the sort of pressure bi bebre omu so omu win sa game na I believe say okeka ni nyina aboma ekọ ede makotokofo ne say pe omu form omunya no this season no and also after that game omu lose ye no kotokwa pick it up and omu form no e was head to head no in terms of form guide no dia kotokofo no e possess sa threat no so betimi dia nya victory I think so omu share ya and me who say a game on be foul the 3 match more points enya fesa
all right
enya dominant side sir but at the end of the day no narrow victory kotoko so mo etimi fasa win no mo so etimi de ko which on betimi e win esa game no
okay Brekum Chelsea Heart of Lions how do say that game no so very interesting
double chance for Brekum Chelsea
oh really
mencha wa ho Samo Bodu ebe fa 3 points no aye mre kra no na Heart of Lions oh sorry but Heart of Lions the last 3 games who ni say
enkoye coach Bash okay
and moon say Samo Bodu ebe fa the 3
as a goal stars and so go so chase different point
no so chase na also winning against Young Apostle I think say a manageable fish side man no Young Apostle for no so I think say almost recent games no almost so kasaka kramo epeso almost so e league nim amo peso amo pick amo peso amo basro but as a baby omo nenam na etro go stars for no omo ahu say nations ba kotoko so omo dasro they say the likes of media mamu ewuram has so ne nanam ho a omo susu nyina no eba enti go stars omo ni bibia kan they have no excuse so omo fa sa 3 points no
yet you are champion kan why omo ni samata
wakasa bebre say okoye no na o say o season players ne mentality ade a na edin pa and makacho so music asem na nkoye o club no so enya issues na sa issue na buy no unless unye nipa uni atinka you robot but the two Legon City's team no players no ebe how mentally yes so I feel say eno ya de players nya and no be here sa experience coach no manager no ama odi o mo ba be fam na o maso krono do antimi anye papa yokoye pa kwasi febe ono so our experience pa ono so antimi ankoye and another experience man so aba and he said you can onim team no problem and this wakasa omo enko relegation as on be ya from a lead do kind of coach no so aba kan bi atoso what it means say bi omo weapon bi omo be gina so e dia win esa game and me pesa mejo omo di kakra yes omo end drop all the 3 points no but Samaten so enye bad side but said they make an Legon City in some more can and he said the reality now don't know more no e bia na omo sa weapon no e be strong enough say omo de Samates e better form but mean take bia and so away from Samates they also have the quality some corner some the 1 point by enche danyamo
finally Doma for no call Tamale do you understand call
against Karela
okay
but Karela for I think says I will share omo games almost so about recent times na nkoyi o the last 5 no 1 victory per no monya and it was against Legon City here ye come once twem ya 0-0 1-0 defeat another 1-0 defeat and omo etinefie enso emo ensa ekaye and also omo yes ekokoje at the expense of Nations FC into hwa omo form no ensheda enkoyi kra and eduana stars so pick up omo so last 5 no omo obi anhye omo draw me no omo about 2-2-0-0 omo win 2-0 1-0 1-0 so until so hwe form na Adriana Stars so e wo bibia omo ko esoro honom de but those omo so was something omo ko akofa a point abantin baby am drive to ni nyina ne say me hu ni say Adriana Stars betimi akofa draw in that game e ba
Osman yama yenzo ni mu e me say Rose Park ko ni we asi o for All Blacks they will both against as a camp. And I'm sure Sebi but Rose Park Koni where do we are seeing.
Ruby, I think that is the crucial game for the weekend. And no GFF no, they should have their integrity people around. Yes, one to know me, but I foresee the respect will go away. Pick the maximum points in that game.
I go send you what we are saying.
Yes.
Hey.
It's America that the integrity officer should be there. If so, or team win the match now, it should be fair. My mom come quiet today. Can be more. I feel we na ye can send me. but I've anyway the best be out there no since that and day. In some ones to more pick a point in the beer. And can once be able to put a wood no go to me but pick a point about the coin for relegation I mean to teams why what one way 28 points or so and I pay
imagine integrity some at the year also pay for many course game
but apart from that I feel that anyway respect for definitely they will pick the maximum point in that game. Actually, the rest of the games now work
All Blacks
All Blacks will win at home. No two ways about it. Ebuswan Drafts by quite heroes. Drafts should get the maximum points.
So to me, at least baby.
I mean, do something. And you know, they should be able to pick the maximum points in that game. No, Elmina Sharks are against Nzema Kotoko. Sharks, what are you going to wait for? One point they have something to play for because a Colusi game winner relegation. No, drop a call so you have a motivation now. I'm expecting Elimina Sharks to pick the 3 maximum points in that game. UCC will quite away. Ruby, I'm sorry to say, Park will beat them.
Park Besha UCC
yes,
youngsters.
UCC will lose that game.
Meda Salesman, the Venga, any attending can. Remember before calls, but before that, my Division 1 Women's Premier League, the Memphis Fishers need to do Zone 1A, no, Zone 2, yen Zone, no. Army ladies, Airborne Berry ladies, Sanso, and Hazakes ladies, and Jonina ladies, Fetch ladies, and Halifax Queens, Airborne. FKK, Hazakers, I feel that second, no, almost the same points there, but Hazakers, lady strikers, Robert Mensah Park and they are about soccer intellectuals, and Epiphany Warriors, Airborne Police ladies, prisons, and Savannah was Zone A1, Northern AS ladies, and Kumasi Sports Academy, bo Tamale Super ladies, and Sunshining ladies, and Fosu Royal ladies against Ampem Dakwa ladies, Dreams ladies, and Supreme ladies. And so and airborne the northern air zone emu na ohe table na said the niamatia no ewo table ni no yen zone no police ladies the car what air 36 and Hazakers toss me what 36 Jonina what 34 ntimi ensa we ba ko betima qualify ewo ho no mo na kopie mu a air zone air northern zone no ampem da kwa the FKK o 37 Dreams 34 It is Anna Honsemati and with the Atudadi Amame for course. Or say, Miss Ruby, this season the only league which is interesting is the Ghana Premier League. Because if you are in relegation and you win 3 games, straight to the top. Company is my name from Ankafu Prisons. Mame for course Kakwana Fe, what's so far prediction Ebra games are 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354 Ghana Premier League Division 1 League and I'm on Instagram na baby for adventure Ebra Subi. Hello, good morning.
Morning, to be.
Me ba cho udin me be friend free.
Tempo bagani.
Aba guy eti wa no pay.
Yeah, no, na cha no be japo. Kakra me kan se Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Metema. Ya match ndi e moten. Enso Kotoko e kwan biaso. I mean, you have survival.
Okay. Meda say 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Rubin.
Honorable Jaru.
Welcome to them.
Nami adom ya huye po nabo.
And the pen when the FKK Nakuma was so up on your man up better. Miss Rubin, Ghana Premier League, I mean, there, yeah, baby, because the day, what was he saying, there's no way the team be, what I don't know. I go to go crazy because I got 5 matches, yeah, but 3 home matches, yeah, quite way too. Into 3 home matches next year, I done them my hand. Now, when you see a queen, you pick point to home. Watala. Obidi Obusu Obakasa Obaby Bia no bonus to go no ayam.
Meda say hello, good morning. Okay. But Honorable Jaru games about and 5 matches you know. And I wanna work calculate wadi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Number 1 ye.
Pocho number 1.
Number 1 is you.
Pocho Michano Abeka.
Yeah, you so.
Miss Ruby.
Oh,
Mantonka crowd. Credit to point to my son. Okay, honestly, Fakao Chodari. Let's see. To my IBB.
What's it? And one nail bed, no.
Okay, yeah. Miss Pocho. League no Kotoko Baji, but no Mobayazin. Kotoko's 1 point. And was beat in Pakuna over the second. Short war, Kotoko dying 1 point. Or they beat in Paku over the second. Go send them put the bubulo because next season Congo defender now all Banema or Babu Jebaya. Team Biabishan be on Guinea. But China Santa Kotoko bombing the 3-1. Now so one lad that I don't one wasn't born swinging into a bubble draw high.
Meda said number 1. Okay, Mamma forward from Hannah Fay. Yen to me and to us so now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pacho, didn't be very free.
Zach Antofa.
Oh, I'm part Razak too.
This will be Legon City. What I
Legon City, someone and Omoda a 17th position. Last but 17.
Boko Abazon.
What's that?
Boko Abazon.
Legon City, Sakra, Omoko zone 3.
So
no, I'm on pony from Wow Stars into so much a sign of zone 3 Honor, but more is a sign because zone 1.
I don't be able to share that. I didn't know how to tune a winner. Part of Boko zone 3, Kodoba zone 2, lay a child in Mafia. Since number in a best trainer, conference, your Botrea account, 3 trainer, the other two. Let it chief cricket. Madrid, where and Zama, Obra, so can I come to you in the Madrid to be changing things that I see.
Miss Veda Sarah Zach, coming far off of France. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pacho din baby free.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle, you too.
Miss Ruby, America send me just other things. One. I want to miss out for taking me for granted. So, players, I could share what trouble to players do. Even them be simple when you come in any member. So, Mendy, so I could show what the channel. So, a name, as I see the camera, international name. That's the referee. The fact that as on you know, then I'm not in support. It also won't promise. No, but sometimes it wasn't there. They say one man, they be sent already as on yet. In them, you're very disappointed in me.
Oh, Debbie, never said dear Debbie. Oh, yeah, dear, or quite first way. Even when you cry and talk, I cry, yes, so, Nank Bessia. I only been in a quote down to me, Mono. It is why I did not say, yeah. I was so far crime, so I don't know you're at us or you know, or until was someone. Oh, I'm paying for, I forgot to pay for any. Manco Bruno. Oh, yes, Debbie, and a poor dear. So only Bessia be on February mount or Fabi amount. Now, Quaco Bruno. For company for him. Be am Casabia. Oh, our real Nasa, our no, a near Mount Koya. For don't penny for him. Send ye. So our die and I be number can was Mamma can, but so better was a pub now or bit me to a banner from no theatre because of a debut or the year. Won't me, I'm not catching, I tell mom, don't mound. And a dear, don't be disappointed. I said, beside the idea, and ya must see a ruby sent you. I don't know if I went there. Well, I was semper. Ma, me for encourage Royal Hotel. I say Easter holiday. See, Royal Easter hangouts. No, ever basso. They work with the Easter holidays. No, Red Royal Hotel, Cape Coast, second ridge. Kai say Easter starts on the 18th until Easter Friday. No, Good Friday. Family day out. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you are Easter Saturday, no, Kids Day out until be a fan Banimra Red Royal Hotel. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Easter Sunday, 20th April, no, a special branch into Free Church Bible Didi, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And young pass also the dead can't have a body amawo. Now Easter Monday, no, as I a family day out, a bush phone number. For more enquiries, call 0312 003 222 and 0508 0501 0501 672 908. Now the radio for into me entry and come on. Me family last call our say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me ba Jordan baby free and free. Okay, it's you.
Not so I so I'm protected by. And what you have to be so on break. Now, in fact, supported the show. I'm not supported in terms of one to me reference after last year.
And yes, a referee Bessian Casa Bessian Casa, Bessian Casa. Referee, the Yambo referee, why about Bemo Yambono, about Bemo, only who quite say, Bo referee bia, only who quite say, Bo referee bia, or the Bessie Bian found Sanka, or a Bo Bemo Fabia and Cobia. but to the stream of ba pa na wo ko bro ba be ma wo ti wonsa as abo ba sum ehu oba so kra ni kwansa so tene wonsa oba ma so eni nyina whichever we be anya kama ti no mo ma nya isa suban no krom hanum say mo amode mo yire no mo shefia mo bro mo yire no mo no mo nya isa suban no enya kama kra oba no ompe na so ya de na se nkwa ka kire busuafo men kobo no why Blackus men kobo no esa ma ware Blackus na Blackus se ma no aye den wo Blackus na Blackus o yinensa time hey okay I do see am admo be say shia na dia ka echenya atumi ato aso media the Miss Ruby Adams Osman the Venga and FKK what your monka no nkona bo. Okay, as a Khalifa, person come as in Bamina me fancy. As a Khalifa, come we and come Kokrana, Wabasonona, yeah, fancy.
No, men come man was about.
When
I say, in this world, not only in Ghana, I was say, or by our the crampona or Patron, oh, the Lord favors a man. What I say. So, in order, say, you won't go to a same. There are so many ways to punish ladies. And I own him. And there are so many ways. If I was a FKK, wrong. And to know when I say, oh, yeah, the message show, and I say, I want to go on Sankana. And I say, do I me? Oh, but 2 man can me, top money to cry me. And so that is the reason until we are now like, you going to complain. Then, I mean, in so many ways of, punishment, but games later, I think the vision of Marcus play, but all the same, once I'm playing for super for my above body, and that is why I wish for so no at least almost they can be. But all the same, so if you think we are big club, that's a smaller club, and the gags speak to you like this. When you go in, then you punish them. What I say, but say the case of my corner, I say you go to Papa as well. Then next time, any small club can just talk anyhow to you. What I say? Okay. And to know me that
say, yeah, see, Yami Admiral Bessia. Edward Pisa on the tonight. Mama heard live on Facebook. Once again, meeting at the Miss Ruby Adam.